What happened to half of these ginger snaps?
What?
Fucking Christ!
Is Josh in the broken chair? Alright, get up. Get out of that chair. Jesus Christ!
Summon your dice.
Intermission. You said that for Christmas!
Alright, we're going to transfer this chair here.
What's happening? Josh's face was the best.
Oh my god. Everything is falling apart.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Alright, guys. For this session, I'm DMing. My name is Morgan. I usually play the recently deceased Morgrim on my left.
Hi, I'm Sam. I've got a name tag here that says Havoc. Handy dandy.
I'm Zach, playing Griff, the Time Lord again.
I'm Josh. I play Silver.
I'm Liam. I'm playing Victus Gulf.
I'm Joel, playing the one and only Atlas Blue.
I'm Colby, playing the infamous Dr. Hippocampus.
Duffy playing Volley.
I'm Chris, playing Zul Gordro.
Alright, and previously on the Odyssey campaign.
Yeah.
When we last left our heroes, Griff, Havoc, Atlas, Zul, and Morgrim, they had fought their way out of the prison tooth and nail, Morgrim perishing in the process. Her death convinced her killer, a paladin named Whistler, to their side that he had fallen for slaying the innocent bird. His promise to help was failed by the explosive Rune. However, he and the party follows another prisoner's tunnel towards what they hoped was freedom. Volley and Victus prepared the
Execution
grounds for a daring rescue of their imprisoned comrades.
My handwriting's terrible.
When a tremor sent them falling into a rift that reunited them with their missing friends, deep underground in a cave. Exploration led them to a mysterious temple to the god of time.
Trespassing.
Trespassing led them into a temple's maze of passageways, ever heckled and enticed by the mysterious voice, supposedly by the god himself. After brute-forcing riddles and puzzles, they found the truth. Behind the voice, a dark Naga, intent on enslaving them. Battle commenced and emotions ran high, but victory fell assuredly in the hands of the adventurers. Beyond the chamber was not only a pile of fat loot, but a teleportation circle and their freedom, which is where we have left off.
Yay.
Thank you. All right, so.
Did we go through it?
Yeah, we went through
it. We were in the basement of the ruined building.
Were we walking out of the basement?
Hey!
Yeah.
So you've gone through the teleportation and you found yourself in Lowtown. Those of you that are here are everyone but Silver and Dr. Hippocampus.
Yeah.
So, upon emerging from the teleportation, Atlas, you find your pocket vibrating and kind of binging.
It's the quill.
I didn't think going through that portal meant that much to me. Oh, wait a minute. I take out the quill and let it write a message.
Okay. The pen is vibrating with a new voicemail. Do you select to listen to the voicemail?
You can talk into the pen, too?
Do you accept these charges?
Your pocket is still vibrating and ringing with a new voicemail.
I'll listen to it. Where are we? Wait, where are we?
Excellent question. So you've emerged from the tunnel. You see yourselves on a kind of desolate side street. So there's not a lot of people around, but you can clearly tell that you're in Lowtown. It's not paved well. It smells a little. It's kind of dark and danky. And I believe it was in the afternoon.
And we're in the soaks.
Okay, yeah. So you're in the Soaksy area in the afternoon. The sun is starting to set, but it hasn't quite reached the part where you're having to worry about not being able to see.
All right, if no one's around within earshot, I'll play the message for my comrades.
Okay, so when he pulls out the pen and clicks it, a projection of Stella Starcrest is going to emerge, just her head and shoulders. Stella Starcrest. She's the one who gave the pen to Morgrim in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right, so it's
No.
shimmery.
No.
She's a professor.
Someone hit him.
Oh, the lady who was at the...
Get him.
The lady who was in Hightown, who was the professor lady who had a thing for Morgrim.
Yeah, Volley failed in his
Yeah, it didn't go
flirtations.
well.
Yeah.
I succeeded.
I just lord that over everybody for a moment.
So Stella Starcrest's image of her head and shoulders appears shimmering kind of blue, and it is clearly a recorded message. She's not reacting to you guys in any way. She recites the message. I have felt the loss of Morgrim. It seems we have all been tricked and framed. However, I believe I can save one bird with 3 stones, as it were. Thank you. I have a boat leaving with some interns tonight. You will find the sea mast in the docks. Look for my contact. You will know them by the ever-yellow sigil on their chest. See attached my needed items for a resurrection spell that can bring your friend and innocent comrade back. At this point, I want to note that Whistler is still with you, and he flinches audibly at the innocent part in this sentence. Please, your lives are in danger. Heed my warning. And the message clicks out, but you can still see a glowing yellow dot with an attachment.
I wonder why this took such a long time to get here. It's a big file.
Used up all my damn data.
I'm on the 4G. It's not very good in the soaks. All right, I'll control print the the attachment.
Okay, a slip of paper. Oh.
I can't believe that worked.
Whisks out of the pen. Do you read it aloud to your comrades?
I'm just gonna put it in my pocket.
All right, save it for later. Good.
What? What was on that piece of paper?
The ingredients for resurrection.
Oh, should we know those?
No.
Why not?
That seems important.
Aren't we supposed to collect those before the ship in 3 hours?
Yeah, you know what? We'll just tell them to wait like a couple days. I'm pretty sure that your girlfriend's still missing.
I know!
Do we need to rest anyway?
And
Okay,
my
you didn't
brother.
remind me on that shit.
How, hurt are we?
Yeah, we should probably find Doom and take a nap.
Okay, at the sound of Doom's name being announced into the darkness.
Hey, whoa.
Darkness.
Go ahead.
A black raven emerges from the steamy, yucky mist.
Not another animal that has been turned into.
It flutters over to your group, clutching a rolled-up scroll, which it drops unceremoniously on Havoc's head.
I like that she actually did that.
Thank you. I like props, man.
Oh.
On it is scrawled one word in... What's your species again?
I'm a goblin.
In Goblin.
It's a very small word.
Thank you.
So it's safe.
Oh.
It's my permission to go on this next adventure.
It's a safe word.
Wait! Does it say if Taz is with him?
I'm pretty sure you said it
It
right.
says
He showed it to you. It only had the one word on it.
I don't know. Maybe there's like some secret goblin message.
The raven will settle on a nearby lantern that has yet to be lit because the sun is not yet setting.
I approach the raven. I pull out a piece of paper.
Okay.
I scrawl quickly the words, "Is Taza with you?" And I hand it to the raven.
What language do you write it in?
I write it in Goblin.
Does he know Goblin?
Yes, it does.
You do? Okay, fabulous. In what manner do you hand this to the raven?
I like cautiously. Oh, do you know what? I'm gonna reach into my pack and pull out like a little piece of food, and like have the food and the note Just kind of shake it in front of the raven.
The raven is now looking between the food and the note, back and forth, back and forth.
I put the food on top of the note.
It clamps down on both, trying to swallow the food and not the note, and kind of awkwardly flutters back up into the air.
I'll take that as a win.
You're not very good with animals, are you?
Look, man.
Oh.
I'm a city boy.
Is Taza safe in like the worst goblin handwriting ever? I love it.
I'm a polyglot. I learned other languages before I learned that one.
Atlas is going to spend an Arcana point.
Awesome.
And he's going to swap out his 4th level spell, Stone Shape, for another 4th level spell, Locate Creature.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Locate Creature.
On what creature?
Ooh.
Oh, on do. Now, is he classified as a species or?
Yeah, he's a creature.
Okay. just
As are most living beings.
I just checked.
How does that spell work? Do you need an intimate knowledge of the thing?
I need to know a little bit about him. I don't need to know that much about him to get close.
Okay, so I actually have a response for this. Like a cell tower binging off of multiple points, you are able to get his general location, but you're unable to pinpoint him exactly, as though he's put up some sort of defense to protect himself. Not wanting to trust any sorcerers or spell users finding him.
Never trust a wizard.
Yep, never trust a wizard. Doom is he's kind of suspicious of anyone and everyone right now.
Who does he know to cast such a spell?
Who does he know to cast such a spell?
Plot magic.
Is he magical? I've never met the guy.
No.
Okay.
He's not.
He was a yak once.
He was a yak once.
But like,
It's pretty magical.
I don't prejudge yaks. Maybe I prejudge yaks a little bit.
All right.
I'd like to go sleep.
Well, wait, how long until the boat leaves again? 3 hours?
When is the boat? I just said 3 hours. When's this boat?
The message was pre-recorded and it said it leaves today.
What's the timestamp on that message?
It said that it leaves at 9, I think it said.
Sure.
Do we know what time
It's
it is?
established.
I don't have one.
Alright, how about this? Because there's no actual... Are there clocks? This is a
There are
time.
Yeah,
water
sure.
clocks, but we
Okay.
don't have them.
Okay, so I was going to say, if
Are
there's no
sundials?
clocks, we can say it's when the last ray of sunlight hits the water. But if there are clocks, you can distinguish a certain time.
Setting sail at night is quite perilous.
Well, you guys need to get out of here.
They do have interns.
They do.
They're quite expendable.
Yes.
We could
Especially
just
for credit.
Red shirts.
we could just rest on the boat.
Yeah.
It's true. I need to buy cheese.
I need to get my trunk.
Oh, I have your trunk. It's with spellcraft.
Come on, we gotta go across town now.
Well, spellcraft's near the coast, so that's good.
Well, he has that, and he has something of yours, I believe, that you left behind.
Your saddlebags.
Or saddle.
Yeah, they're in the trunk.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
They're not separate.
Whatever. They're both your stuff.
All right. Well,
Atlas spends an Arcana point
Okay.
and prepares shrink item in place of haste.
Who has the bags of carrying?
I have the satchel of carrying.
Who has
Oh,
Morgrim's
because I need
body?
two of them.
It's in the satchel of carrying.
Whoever
That's
was
true.
is Morgan still in your?
Yes.
it's in the handy haversack. It's not mine.
Who has it?
Someone has
I thought you were wearing it.
Did Morgrim originally have the handy
So
haversack?
I have one of the bags, and Chris... Zool has one. There.
Yeah, but
Alright,
we
I
took
guess-
it from her.
Yeah, I guess I'll hold the handy haversack.
No, Liam, someone put
Oh, we've fallen so fast.
someone put the body of Morgrim into
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, but who
I
has
was
the
holding
bags?
the
actually
body, so I
folded.
put it in.
Well,
I
I
don't know
think-
who has the bag itself.
Let's
Oh,
assume-
I know. It's
Havoc has it.
no, it's our friendly new
Oh,
paladin.
yeah. We gave it to the paladin.
Yeah, the paladin's carrying
Ah.
Whiskers.
Okay.
It is
Yeah,
his
Whiskers.
burden.
Whiskers has it.
Whiskers has it.
He
yeah.
is sworn to carry our burden.
Whiskers
It's
has it.
Whiskers.
Like,
Whiskers. Right.
Whiskers, yeah.
every
We
time.
named our new
I've
pet.
called
I
them
want to
Whiskers.
say. Okay.
All right, Whisperins, let's go.
Miss Burns, I like that. Whiskers. Let's do it.
So,
Yeah.
do you guys head out?
Well, we gotta go to Spellcraft to get the trunk first.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
grab
yeah.
the trunk.
If everyone wants to go, we'll go. If the rest want to go to the boat first, whatever.
On the way down there, I'm going to keep looking for a place I can buy cheese.
Okay. Now, wasn't Spellcraft in Hightown?
No.
No, he's in London.
He's a
Okay.
stripper.
That's right.
He's a stripper slash smuggler.
They're near
Now,
the
remind
ocean
me, it's
district.
on the way to the docks?
He
It's
is
like-
actually on the way to the
Pretty
docks.
sure it's like the red light
Yeah.
district.
Okay.
He's by the docks.
So, guys, as you are moving through town, you find yourself parallel to almost like the center of town where they keep entrapped people. And you sense and see a familiar face
Entrapped?
entrapped
Why are they
in
doing
a
that?
stockade.
Oh.
Like the public ones?
Do any of you want to roll a perception?
I'll roll.
Damn it.
Did anyone roll over a 10?
Yes.
I got a 20.
I'd say you did.
Alright, Havoc and Victus are able to smell the unique sterile scent of
Cool.
Dr. Hippocampus, head and neck entrapped in a wooden
Stockade.
stockade
Some paladin
block.
you
He is wearing red guard's clothing, but his patches and markers have been ripped off as though a sign of a traitor. Dun dun dun.
So I'm guessing the dissertation didn't work out?
Well,
Now, there are no actual guards guarding this area, but there are a few that are walking by, and there are other people entrapped as well on either side of Dr.
I'm gonna ask the guards what happened.
Just
Why is he
walking
here?
by?
Yeah.
Okay. He responds in a gruff voice, "This traitor." Shoot. You never actually told me what you did. You gotta come up with something. Okay.
Sidebar.
This traitor provided us false information and was working with this adventurous crew that was recently imprisoned.
Oh.
Oh.
Do you know the crew's name?
No, but there's about 6 or 7 of them.
Just got the dagger ready. Okay.
I'm going to roll a stealth check. I did it. Shit.
What would you
just like Skyrim crouch in the middle.
So I got a 36 to stealth.
Okay. A slight breeze rustles in the air, and the guard kind of looks around and goes, "Cold night tonight. Cold night coming." There we go.
Yeah. You don't happen to know what that group looks like, just in case we need to look out for them, do you?
They're putting up posters as we speak.
Okay.
They're going to be sending out
I will look around for a poster.
a report to all of us.
I'm gonna look
On
around
the
the
I've got
ground.
14 to spot posters.
I'm
Keep
gonna
your eyes peeled.
I'm going to sneak up to the scaffold.
Okay, so you don't see any posters, but you do hear commotions down the street.
I'm going to roll to see if I can see what's actually going, because I didn't make it last time, so now I'm going to see if I can actually see what's going on.
I like to see that it's Dr. Hippocampus.
And everything that's going on here.
Okay.
So let's say I rolled a 16.
Okay.
So I see everything?
His eyes magically work. Zul is able to understand that there are people and buildings around him.
So do I see, like, is it like the guard, and then Griff,
So
and
Griff and the guard are
Dr.
off to the side. He had just been walking through. The 3 stockades are in the middle of the open area so people can see and identify those that have wronged any of the
So
buildings.
I can see we're trying to get the Dr. Hippocampus out. I want to walk on the other side of the guard. That way there, when I talk to him, he's going to be facing towards me with his back towards Dr. Hippocampus.
Okay.
And I will leave the premise and head towards Spellcraft to get that
I'll
chest.
go with you.
Okay, so who goes with Havoc? Just so I can keep this straight. Okay, just
Don't just put your
just
hand
volley.
Oh.
up. Volley.
Alright, so everyone else stays around the stockade.
Yeah.
Does anyone go up to?
Are there any people
Hippocampus?
throwing
So I'm
tomatoes?
So the 2 tanks leave immediately.
I sneak up to the stockade,
Okay.
and I'm going to stealthily try to unbuckle the clasps.
So there are 3 locks.
Mhm.
They are combination locks. I like that idea. I'm taking it.
I pull
Too
out.
late.
I pull out my fancy dagger thing,
Okay.
and I turn it into the shape of a chisel
Excellent.
and insert it into the place where the bolt on the lock would go.
Okay.
Start fucking jamming that thing
What do you jam it with?
with the chisel. I'm going to use my other knife.
So the 2 knives collide.
It's a knife and a specific lock-breaking chisel.
Wonderful. The little knife in your hand promptly turns around and swallows the knife that you have just hit it over the head with. It grows in size to be equal to the 2 knives. It looks very happy and full.
That was the +2 knife, right?
Yeah.
So you now have a +2 morphing returning knife.
Oh. I pull out another knife. I touch it to the other knife.
It's
It eats it
mundane.
happily.
It's mundane, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't need the mundane
It
knife.
doesn't need the mundane. I'm sorry. It sticks its tongue out at you.
Okay. Alright. I continue with the
I
process.
think this is a little more unlocking, a little less.
I'm gonna.
Feeding me.
Sorry,
During this, I'm gonna.
Hold on,
weapons.
my guard needs to roll perception because there's now a banging noise.
What I was trying to do is.
Ooh. My guard is aware of a noise coming from behind it.
I'm
Are
gonna-
you invisible or just...
No, but I can be in a second. I'm gonna quickly...
Can I see if I see Victus doing what he's doing?
You can
so
make-
I can try to
You
talk.
can roll a perception
Yeah,
check.
that's what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
You're trying to talk with the cadence of his smacking.
Oh, hell yeah. No. So I want to...
So, I was wondering!
I see it. I'm assuming I see it. With
Yeah,
the
that's a
17.
good roll.
I want to try to talk him, like, over to the other area so he doesn't see what's going on.
The classic put it lead him off.
So I'm going to give myself +2 diplomacy.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do diplomacy.
Somebody was scheming to make sure I don't have 2 magic knives. at the
So
same
that's a
time.
19. That's a 19 to like put my arm around and be like, so I'm looking to buy some tomatoes so I can throw it at these fools.
Oh, excellent. While you're at it, would you mind buying me a stiff drink? I've been on my feet all day.
Fantastic. I know a great place down by the water. You ever heard of... What's the name of it?
Oh, chiseled sculptures.
You ever heard of chiseled sculptures?
You're into that, man?
No, but I know who
There's more than men. Calm down.
Alright, so this guard who had walked through is led away by Griff. Keeping in mind that this is still a patrolled area.
Okay, how disabled device have I gotten on this?
So you've gone through the first one, which would be his left wrist.
Yeah.
I am going to walk this guy all the way down to the chiseled body.
Oh, fabulous.
So
you guys find you have a lot in common. One of your aunts knew your cousin.
Well, I don't have any family members, so he doesn't
Dang
know
it.
that. But I learned a lot about him.
A previous person you met in a different timeline knew someone he knows in this timeline. There we go.
I've been to other towns.
Just travel through.
Oh, yeah, your aunt's in, like, Anguith? Yeah, I've been there, bro. Too bad.
Was she one of the ones that we buried next to the tree?
She was a druid. My bad.
Do you keep working at the
Yeah.
other? Okay. While this is happening, what do the rest of you do?
We're going around.
We're a little bit ahead of
Yeah.
Griffin, the soldier.
Atlas spends an Arcana point, and he substitutes.
How many of those do you have a day?
I just used my last one.
He's like, I'm not telling you. What did they use?
He substitutes locate object for knock.
Knock.
Yep,
Does that work on non-door locks?
it works on all locks.
Mm-hmm.
And then I proceed to cast knock twice on the 2 remaining locks.
To unlock them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. I whisper to Dr. Hippocampus, you have 30 seconds. And I cast Vanish on him.
The locks spring open.
Oh, I get the hell out of there.
Okay, so Dr. Hippocampus is now invisible.
Okay. Do you guys follow behind the soldier and Griff?
I kind of stealth along with Dr. Hippocampus. Well,
Yes, I'm following
I
you.
don't know where you go, so I start going off into like an alleyway.
You
that's
feel a
off to the
little grab on like the bag of shirt and following you.
side. Okay.
I just start walking down to the docks.
Don't disappear on me.
Okay.
Didn't find shoes
So,
Oh, yeah, I
Volley
still
and
have
Havoc, the 2 furthest ahead, you're approaching the street that would have your familiar business on it, and yet you can hear off in the distance, off a side street, the banging of metal on metal.
Oh,
We're definitely close.
Talk about conveniency.
I know.
It's been 30 years. Is that armor Dutch?
Wait, you guys in there? Or what's...
They simply hear banging of metal on metal.
Wait, who does? Them two?
These 2, because they left first. Yeah, I'm keeping
You
track
hear
of
that?
where everyone is.
That particular hammer has the exact cadence of Silver's.
I recognize that whacking anywhere.
I clearly don't say that. Like, Yeah, it sounds like somebody set up a forge in an alleyway.
Who would do such a thing?
Is that better?
Clearly.
You gonna look into it?
We're walking towards it. I'm sure we'll find out where it's coming from.
We'll know soon enough. Just keep on keeping them. Just keep
One
going.
foot after the other.
Clearly, in a crazed state, illegally, Silver has, in a state of panic and needing to forge, has set up in the middle of a side street, blocking all traffic, with the swinging of his hammer and the sparks flying. Children are running off to their parents.
Orphans.
The orphans! The fake
Whatever's
orphans.
It's like I gotta keep blasting it, then to keep the demons away. Because he's cursed.
I approach him. Everything okay, Silver?
Welcome to my shop. Can I get something for you?
Silver, it's Volley.
Huh? Volley?
Yeah.
I don't know any Volley.
Do you know a Havoc?
Is he retired?
A Havoc? Wait. You're that hobgoblin I made armor for.
You made me this.
Oh. Wasn't that for your brother?
Yeah. Kind of wearing it. I decided I needed to.
Wait, do you say his brother's name?
I don't think I know his brother's name. What are you guys doing here?
Grabbing some shit and getting on a boat.
Getting on a boat?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
No idea.
You leaving Porta Nova?
Probably.
Well, good.
Alice didn't tell us the details.
Atlas. You're still hanging around with that guy?
Atlas sort of skulks up, and he sees the little imp, and he casts grease on the hammer that he's holding.
Are you even nervous?
I followed along after we freed Dr. Headmaster Strix.
So I got there first then.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say it's us two then. Wait, is everybody here now? Yeah.
Can I just kind of push through with the guard? Like, oh no, don't worry about that.
What's happening now? Because I didn't think you guys were that
I'm
close.
gonna push through with them. Get down to the strip club.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do a disguise. What's the disguise check? To like disguise somebody? Would that be bluff?
It's disguise.
Yeah, skill disguise.
All right,
Put points into that.
I'm gonna try disguise check to like make Dr. Hippocampus look a little bit more stealthy. Put down this hat.
Just like
What's that?
that's his hairstyle.
Oh,
Don't we have a disguising hat?
I'm rolling good. 27.
Oh, okay. So after Dr. Hippocampus suddenly reappears mid sneak pose, you then cast disguise on him.
Well, it's
No,
a skill. Like
He
fucks with his clothing.
yeah.
I like scruff up his hair.
What would
You
you
like
like
you
to
like
try
walk
to
by
change his
a
appearance
clothesline, just grab a couple.
Yeah, I
sheets
grab
out.
a couple sheets and stuff.
He like
Clothesline.
rip his shoulder. He's just in the sleepless.
I'm gonna
Let's go to
like,
the strip club.
grab some mud and like smush up your face so it looks
Oh,
like you're being
Jesus.
hobo-y. Act hobo-y.
It's hard for him to do.
Don't ask people how they feel about things.
Well, that's what I do.
But for now, all right?
Jesus.
So Atlas greased my hammer.
Yeah, you gotta make a reflex save.
Oh, I'm just going to assume I drop it because I'm not. So the hammer drops out of my hand, and then the haunting makes it fly 10 feet away, just off into the distance.
It strikes an orphan.
Atlas, let me do my job.
I am the permanent dungeon. That is why I sit at this end of the table.
Well, as you can see, I've opened up shop. I'm very successful.
What happens if it rains?
These coals aren't even hot.
I'm getting there.
You realize he actually never started the fire. It was just he was smacking the hammer so fast he was making his own.
Can someone get my hammer?
Looks a little gross.
I kind of just turn away and start walking towards the...
We're about to skip town for a couple of days, and it may behoove you to come with us.
Could use an armor smith.
Depends.
I take my bag of 1,000 gold and I hand it to him.
I'm going.
Alright, make that transfer.
Yep.
I
give you 1,000.
Deposit that. Can you write a check?
I give you 1,000 gold pieces.
See, I
pay taxes on that?
I got to check into the savings. It takes some time for the check-in to get to the savings.
Alrighty, well, you see business here in Porta Nova, it hasn't been good.
No.
Really, it's just kind of It's kind of shit.
When your main currency is living orphans, it's a problem.
When your main currency is rolling craft checks every week and making a meager amount of gold. Actually, how many weeks have passed since we've been in Porta? Yeah.
It's only been 2 weeks.
Yeah.
He's just.
I've given up.
Where did that beard come from? Is that just a wig? Does that come off?
He actually hasn't slept in those 2 weeks. It just.
Yeah, I have no faith in the job market here in Porta Nova. I'll go with you guys.
All right, pack your shit up and let's go. We're gonna go to this.
All right, I just
Chiseled
knock
sculpture.
everything over. All the garbage. I just walk through it. It's like,
We're going to chiseled sculptures now.
I'm standing in like the corner alley, just watching all this, going, "What the hell?"
Alright, so Griff and the guard have reached chiseled sculptures ahead of you guys. Just so you know.
Do you guys know the passcode to get in?
You need a passcode? It's a
Yeah.
strip club. You just walk in.
No, you gotta have a special knock now.
No wonder why you're losing business.
I got a question. This is a meta question. Did I get rid of my chunk of the Immortal Throne?
Adamant throne.
Adamant Throne?
That one.
I don't know.
Because apparently it's still in my inventory.
I think he did get rid of it.
Okay.
I don't know.
I think Atlas is the only one that still has a piece.
Because I had one.
Yeah, the one from what's his name's office, right?
Oh, yeah, I think I gave that back.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
I don't know.
Were you going to try and...
Well, in a
get
couple
your
of weeks,
knife?
when I get to the point where we.
Well, I'd be like walking around with like, oh yeah, I've got this nuclear bomb right here.
So,
are
I guess
they
I
able to get in?
knock on the door.
Okay.
It's just a knock on the door.
Alright,
was just
upon
fucked up there.
entering, your guard friend sees a familiar face of his that he visits every 2 weeks and quickly makes himself scarce.
I flip him a gold and say, "Have fun."
so, describe to me where we are.
Okay, so you guys are still standing in the entryway of your alleyway of where you had been thoroughly destroying the rubble, the path around you, lighting flames and sparks on nearby laundry. Down the road and around the corner is Volley's establishment.
All right, so are we there now?
If you'd like to walk there.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful. Volley, do you share with everyone your special knock?
No, I go to the back door to grab this stuff out of the back.
Okay.
Does anyone have my stuff?
Didn't you guys
You
grab
got it a little rougher than the rest of us.
Yeah, we found it in the
In the vault.
in the vault. So yeah, we've got it.
Somebody has it.
It's been
It's
put
it?
into the 2 bags.
It's either in the bag with the dead body or in the bag that's not with the dead body.
Which one doesn't have the dead body? I don't know.
I don't know, ask Whiskers.
It's right in with the dead body.
Morgrim's cold hands clutch at your items.
Just go out of the way. Give me that.
Anyone smell something strange?
The most uncaring paladin
It's like
ever.
salmonella.
Yeah.
Cold chicken.
I come back with the chest. Drop it on the...
Death is just another part of life. I zip the bag back up.
It's not the first sentient creature I've eaten.
Say, Havoc. Havoc,
Yeah.
would you like anything out of this chest before I make it disappear?
Like permanently?
Yeah.
What?
Yes, my things.
Are you sure you don't want me to keep them?
I will take the things that I will mark off on my sheet.
Make sure there's nothing magical in there.
All right. Oh, well, I don't have. Yeah,
Permanent?
that'll be easy. Don't worry.
You don't know anything, Victus.
Hey!
All right. I will take
How
this, and this.
Wally,
Yeah,
what is this place?
another time. Another time.
It's a strip club that he bought with his friend, and it's very unsuccessful.
I'll
But
take
he likes
my-
it a lot.
Rope.
While they rummage through, I'm gonna
Also, for some
put
reason,
my armor
only
back on
has
too.
male strippers.
Okay. I was going to take
That's
your
not true.
Does
Yeah.
anyone assist you?
Does anyone assist me with my armor?
I pull out what looks like some rope in a
I
scroll
put
case.
it on slowly.
Okay.
If it doesn't take 15 minutes to do all this, then I don't get my armor on.
I'll help you, but you gotta crouch down.
I kneel down, I guess.
All right.
A little bit of mud on Dr. Hippocampus's face kind of cakes off and falls on Silver.
It's kind of like, you know, when someone like suits somebody, like they tailor. I'm used to this.
Do you like
Stick your arms out.
do you grab something and
Are
you still in full disguise?
Yeah, so I guess I'm still magnetic, so I'm like stuck to you.
Are you still in your full disguise?
Yeah.
I'm going to roll to see if I can get a read on what kind of species you are, or race.
Oh. Well, let me have to make another disguise check.
Doesn't everybody know?
No.
I think Alice does.
That's my first time meeting
Alice can never know.
I'm pretty sure I don't know either.
I'm in a state of vulnerability. My disguise is a 15.
Okay. I probably don't make it. What do I use anyways? Perception?
Mm-hmm.
That's also a 15.
You barely make it. I think if you meet the DC, you can make it.
I make it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. So, but I keep that to myself. Just kind of walk away.
Do you give him anything for being?
No. Nobody gets extra
Have you ever
cheese.
met a kobold before?
No one gets
I don't think he
cheese
has
because
cheese
their
either.
parents fornicate.
Did you guys?
As soon as you think that, I yell out, "Hey, you still owe us 2 elves in here."
2. 1. I owe you 1 elf. 1 elf.
So,
This is weird.
how long does it take to put down armor with someone helping you?
Half the time, I think.
Speaking about the elf, I start walking down the docks and start looking for.
I guess. Do I finish helping him don his armor?
Yeah.
As I help you finish donning your armor, I'm going to cast magic vestment on your armor. I'll give you a pat on the back, and it gives you a +2 to your armor for 8 hours.
We're allowed to rest.
Well, I'll just get it back. There you go, friend.
Oh, thank you.
Good for you. Before we leave, anyone want food? There's a buffet in here. No? Alright.
No.
Rations?
As Silver finishes off Dr. Hippocampus, one of Volley's men yells down.
Guess we're in the right place.
Oh, jeez.
One of Volley's men yells down, "Don't forget to tip him!"
Great.
You're welcome.
All right, let's go to the docks.
Yeah, we got
Far
to
away from here.
Before we leave, Atlas casts shrink item on his chest,
Okay.
and the remainder.
It's in his nipples.
Goes down a cup size.
You see one stall that's kind of closing down for the night, and they do have one of those cases over about 3 pieces of cheese.
I run over
That's
there
left of
and
a
I
wheel.
go, "I need some cheese."
All right. 12 gold
For how much?
Oh,
for 1.
Well, good thing I know there's another stall over there that's going to give me a couple silvers for a piece of cheese.
That's my cousin. He doubled the price since last Tuesday. 12 or 9.
You guys aren't even the same race.
Who are you to judge?
Do I see this? Do I
It's
see
a half elf and a half orc.
do I see this going on?
Let's see. You had just finished the armor. You had been tipped for your services.
Oh boy.
Did you look around you?
Oh yeah, I suppose I do. I spit around.
Sure, you see Zool a little bit down the street trying to hustle with this very mousy looking. Did you say that it was a half? Like
Well,
something?
I thought it was funny. Like if his cousin's a different race from him, it makes sense that they're both half something, but they've got the common.
A Weasley
It doesn't
looking
matter.
punched over
You're the DM.
something.
Thanks.
Look at that. So this guy would be like, "You know what? I don't even know if it's worth it. I was just going to give you 1 gold for, let's say, 3 pieces of cheese, but you know what? That guy down there, he'll get even more money from me."
Unlikely. He closed up shop an hour ago.
No, he didn't. I just saw him.
You look down the street and his stall is
Oh,
empty.
you can actually see?
Sure, why not?
I'm like, damn, you can actually see them. Okay. I'll tell you what. I'll give you...
Why are they selling the same thing within like visual range of each other?
It's like Starbucks.
Walgreens.
It's like...
Cheese is like...
That's not the guy who I'm talking about. He's actually down further.
Alright.
Yes. Alright, fine. I'll walk away. He's going to sell me the cheese.
Can I use
Alright,
my
you walk away.
can I use my godlike knowledge to appraise this
Sure.
cheese to know the exact price and
Sure,
all the
yes.
market changes in the past month?
Absolutely.
All right. That is a that is a 41.
41. Okay. So it's 3...
Quite a cheese snout.
Yeah, it's 3 slices from a circlet of cheese,
Mhm.
and each one would be at its most 2 silver, but you can see that it's the end of the day. They're probably each only worth 1 silver. So
Alright.
altogether 3 silver.
I give you all of this market knowledge.
I walk
on a
by.
piece of paper. It's just like this complex chart. I'm like, here, you'll need this. People in Porta Nova, they'll get you. And I walk away.
And I'm looking at. I just watch him walk away. It's like, you want a piece of cheese?
Victus sure knows that.
So I walk back up to the
People will get you.
Oh yeah.
the thing, and I read it, and I'm like, I tell you what, your market prices are completely wrong. If you don't give,
We're getting into economics again.
I tell you what, I'll give you 1 gold for all the cheese you have. If
Done! You're a fine fellow. See you next week. Closes up shop.
Wait, how many pieces of cheese you had?
3.
It's just somebody's house. This group, it's not even a shop. It's just somebody's house.
Just someone on the side
There's
of
like
the street.
you see like 3 pieces of cheese, and it looks like as though there's a whole lot more, and it's like, nope, this is all I have.
It's just like he has mirrors.
I'm like, minus that 1 piece of gold. Zool.
You are like,
We are rich here.
Yeah.
I know. What are you complaining about?
Maybe we shouldn't yell that out loud.
In a strip club.
Girls
start crowding around Victus.
I meet back up with I meet back up with
Invest.
Silver, and I say, well, thank you for giving me that appraisal. I tell you what, have a piece of cheese. You impressed me.
Oh, thank you. Oh, wow. You got 3 different kinds from all 3. Oh, wow. I'll take this one.
A brie, a gouda, and a brew.
I pretty much, I guess, just shove it into my hood.
I know what you. It's like I'm looking at this. I'm like, I guess whatever floats your boat. I love these younger races.
That sounds really creepy.
Super weird. A whistle from one of the windows of Bali's establishment. Me too!
We really gotta leave.
He's really
Come on.
I'm a halfling.
Boat's
Actually,
leaving.
you know what? I don't know who you are. I know all these other people. You're new.
I'm Zool.
Do you say this as you guys meander your way down to the dock?
As you shove in the cheese.
As the
little
cheese is
opening.
like slowly being pushed into my mask.
I'm Zool. I actually joined these guys a few days ago, and holy crap. Came over here from,
You've got it written down.
Yes.
Read
I
it.
know. I know how to read it. I forgot how to say it. Theramel. I came here from Theramel. Came over the ships, which apparently we're going back on, which is going to be horrible. Do you get seasick? Because I do. Must be horrible.
Never been on a boat.
Oh, you're gonna have a delight then. You can be right next to me, hauling, drifting overboard.
Yeah. Anyways.
I sneak up behind. Not sneak. I walk up behind Silver and I
Default
whisper. And I whisper into his ears. He also enslaves elves.
Were you sneaking?
No, I was walking.
Oh, I just wasn't paying attention. Then.
Sorry, I'm fleet of foot. I only weigh 109 pounds. I weigh less than I am old.
You can start crawling really fast and really throw him.
I forgot about that.
So your crew is quite the sight walking down the road. Silver devouring pieces of cheese. Dr. Hippocampus is still dripping cakes of mud.
It wasn't that much mud. It was like a small smear.
I'm sure.
You put a lot on.
It wasn't like, they can't see your face.
Blackface.
You could have just taken some clothes from the
more
clotheslines.
Gotta keep a kayfabe, man. Come on.
So you guys are approaching the docks. You hear a bunch of movement of like men loading large pieces of equipment going up and down ramps, the yelling of voices, the cranking and pulling of ropes. Do you guys pick any of the boats out? How do you want to approach this?
What did the directions say?
You listen to the message.
Yeah, but we
I
all
didn't
forget.
listen.
Something about a yellow.
Repeat words and phrases. Let's see if it helps.
14. Do I spot anything yellow?
Do you spot anything yellow?
The sun!
Do any of you remember the name of the boat?
No, but I remember
The
there were
sea nest.
yellow lapels.
I'm assuming you cleared your data.
Alright, roll perception for me, please. Everyone.
Alice, what's going
I'm
on?
gonna roll again.
Oh, we're going on a boat ride.
Going on a boat.
Yeah.
Where?
16.
15.
We don't know.
Oh.
20.
13.
But there's going to be some interns, and it's going to be sweet.
Interns? Flashbacks.
As we get closer to the ships, I start going pale.
Yeah. So only Victus is able to see 3 extremely scrawny, nerdy, with notebook in hand, clearly robed wizards standing by a boat called the Sea Mist.
Atlas, I see your kin.
Sea Mist.
Atlas looks to like the other boats. Where?
Standing, looking down on the men pulling up the boat, the harsh, strong voice of clearly the first mate shouts down, "Come on, you scurvy rats, move faster than that!"
This is going to be great.
This 6.5 foot tall, all muscle, thighs that can break watermelon, woman.
He could crush a pelvis.
She has a lapel with a ever yellow flower with rounded petals attached to it. Screams at the men, moving them faster to get all the gear aboard.
Those aren't
She's
my those are
racist.
nerds.
Good question.
Atlas,
She
check out
is
the thunder
someone.
thighs.
It's okay. She looks as though one of her ancestors bred with a giant. She is so massive and muscular.
So, some sort of human then.
Some sort of human, but this seems to be. She's quite the mountain of a beast.
Does she have a beard?
She does not have a beard.
Oh, God. Good to know.
Do dwarves have beards? The female dwarves?
It's not been established, so you can
You
establish.
do whatever
So
you want.
she does not have a beard, but she does have braided red hair that has plating in it.
She's probably a Goliath.
Plating.
She's 6 foot tall.
Can I board the boat?
Do you want to approach the 3 interns
Six-
at the
six
base,
foot-
or shout up to the Goliath above?
6 foot and how many inches?
Uh-huh.
6 foot 6? That's almost a full foot taller than me.
I'll walk up to the interns.
The interns?
Yeah.
All right. One of them is like almost shivering like a leaf. Should have brought a warmer cloak.
You're cold?
Little bit. Sun's going down.
It is the winter.
Don't you know resist?
It is the winter.
Oh, yeah, you're
Wow, I really don't feel anything now.
Next year, I'm level 2. Oops. Year 2.
I want to be a pirate.
You're not on the list. What's your name?
Jim.
Jim. There's no Jim.
Okay, what about Bill?
There's no Bill.
Oh, an Atlas.
There's an Atlas.
Oh, that's me. Sorry.
Wonderful. We've been expecting you. You're smaller.
I get that a lot.
Come aboard.
Oh, thank you. I want to.
Please check in with First Mate Buttercup, please.
I look up. Is that the giant?
Buttercup glowers down at you. Do you have something to say about my name, Small Fry?
No.
Then get your scrawny ass up here.
And I do.
You are instructed to where your quarters are in case you want to place your stuff. You will notice that they have anticipated your needs of scraps of metal and such in your quarters.
It's a galleon!
Yeah, for those who can't see this because they're listening to the audio, there is a drawn boat.
It's actually a brigandine, not a galleon.
Oh, my.
But.
But none of you would know that.
Not from the drawing.
Alright, so peeking from underneath a clearly oversized container, a slightly balding, overweight, scrawny man goes, "Inconceivable! A whole adventuring crew!" and tries to make his way up the
I will
gateway.
I will take the container in one hand and carry it for him, and just toss the name Havoc towards the guy with the clipboard and continue on.
You are checked off as you go up. Buttercup gives you a once-over.
Oh my god, I get it now. I get all of it.
The entire thing's the Princess Bride. Oh, fuck eels!
Shrieking eels.
I walk up and to the intern, and what race is the intern?
So, one of them is an elf, one of them is a half-elf, one of them is a human.
I walk up to the elf.
Of course.
They're
She
triplets.
my slave.
I'd like to point out he is the most racist person.
Oh yeah.
I walk up to the elf and be like, "Hello, how you doing?"
Fine. Are you on the list?
Yes, I am. My name is Zool.
Zool.
There's only Zool. Every time, I'm sorry.
Your name is not on the list.
Oh, come on, help me out. Come on. Don't you know the Great Elven Court? We help each other out as best as we can.
I am more interested in the magics of the world. You non-magic folks wouldn't understand.
What do you
But
mean?
we
you
are
people?
magic.
What do you mean, you people?
What do you mean, you people?
But the Great Elven Court is all about the magic that was held from helping other elves.
How about this? If Atlas will vouch for you, I'll let you on.
Ahoy!
Hey, Alice!
That guy's coming aboard. He's my cheesesmith.
Well, how do you fill out the proper paperwork? The human takes you aside to fill out the proper paperwork.
Ooh, the human.
I approach as well.
Atlas will approach alongside Victus.
I'm gonna walk by that guy who was carrying the crate that Havoc took.
Yeah.
I cast Bull's Strength on him. As I walk by, he's like, "Don't worry, it'll get better."
Inconceivable! And he lifts up 2 containers at once and sprints up. A very large, beefy kind of man looks up at him and goes, "Wow."
A lot of beefy sailors, it seems.
Yeah, well.
As beefy as that chick.
No, none of them are as beefy her. The giant of the man introduces himself to nearby Griff, Fezzik.
Another reference to
Yeah, I
Princess
know.
Bride.
Yeah, thank you.
Am I in the boat?
You coming aboard?
Yeah. Cool.
Check the list, man. I'll see you inside.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of spaced out for a minute there.
He sees the guy reading the book.
He sees the old man. Oh boy.
I'm like, what are they talking about? Oh yeah. Ooh. I'll go check my name on the list.
Alright, so you're able to get aboard. Atlas, I'm curious as to what you do.
He's with me.
Yeah.
So Atlas.
So I
Atlas,
approach.
Victus approaches.
I approach and I say, "I'm Victus Golf, and this is my +1. Silver."
No, I'm Atlas. The one and only Atlas Blue. Lady Stargazer sent a message to me.
We have here that your +1 is a dog. Is your canine missing, sir?
Have you ever heard of transmogrification?
What the fuck? I'm not a dog.
He seems to be poorly trained. What should we call him?
He's very very self-righteous. We call him Grictus.
Memory lapse.
Make that save.
Oh, it's the
I'm gonna
same.
put a little bit of extra juice on it as well.
I'm making you forget your childhood.
What's the 4th level spell right there?
It is a 17.
Ooh.
Will.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking pass that.
You just that one.
Okay, so how far back in time does this suck Victus's brain?
About back to the start of this conversation.
Okay, so just introducing himself.
This is my +1. I am Victus. Sorry, I didn't say that.
The 3 wizards are clearly looking back and forth between you two. That was quite some magic. Have you reached that? Oh, that's in 2 years. 2 years? What magic?
What?
And,
I can hear. We can hear. Did you guys have lights on?
They're fawning over you, Atlas, as you anticipated.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna have to fucking sneak you all.
No, it's a good thing you didn't.
The half elf is like trying to reach out and touch your robes.
Atlas isn't wearing robes.
Oh shoot! What are you wearing?
Nothing at all.
Trying to feel up a bicep.
Atlas wears a suit with a vest
Oh, that's right.
and a tie.
Is this velvet?
Yes.
So fun.
Alice,
Yeah. Stop touching me.
Yeah, don't have.
Alice, are you showing off again?
I didn't do anything. Yeah.
In their haze of trying to reach out and touch Atlas, he simply walks past them and onto the boat. And they kind of giggle like schoolgirls. Oh, it's like real magic, such power. Maybe we'll learn from him on this trip. Stella said there'd be good magic users.
I put my hand on his shoulder and said, "Remember, At this age, it's technically statutory.
I want to point out that they are all 16-year-old men.
Yeah. It's definitely statutory.
How's an elf 16?
Okay, isn't that like an elf child?
The equivalent of 16,
Oh.
being human, half-elf, and elf, depending on which one you're looking at.
I just walk by and say nerds.
The human gives you the middle finger.
Not a real magic user.
No more magic than you.
You're right.
Once aboard, Buttercup will address you, giving sharp, quick commands indicating where you will be staying, what your duties will be, indicating that you are to pull your weight, or she will have no problem keel-hauling you all. She's looking for strong men that can pull their own weight, and if you show me otherwise, I will send you to the brig. Stella Starcrest has said I can treat you as such, and if should Wesley the captain have to come aboard, feel free to feel his wrath. Yes, Silver.
How do you know I'm Silver?
She's holding the signage chart. She watched you join. She wasn't taking no nonsense. She has little pictures of each of you next to the name.
How'd you get that?
Is there a forge on the ship?
Excellent question.
No, there wouldn't be.
Okay.
Unless this was a whaling vessel, and then the forge wouldn't be particularly big.
Okay. Unfortunately, no. Would there be a boiler room right here?
They've got a galley.
There's a galley.
You're going to the kitchen.
There's a galley.
Start hitting pots and pans together.
We could just cut up fish.
Can
Same
a forge be made on the ship?
With great magic and some materials, yes.
Fire on a wooden ship.
You'll be
Seems
fine.
like
Can I
a
make
bad
a forge
idea.
on the ship?
Not yet. I don't think Atlas has the abilities. Quite yet.
Why is that?
Stone
why
shape
is that?
himself.
Why is Atlas a part of this?
There's no magic user aboard this ship that could contain such a powerful entity.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, well,
I mean,
Atlas is nothing. I have so much more power than Atlas. I wouldn't expect you to understand.
She's like 3 times your size, dude.
Buttercup ruffles.
Speaking of ruffles.
Bristles.
Bristles, no.
Ruffles are chips.
Is there another name on that board? Is there another? Is there someone missing?
Unlike the list?
Yeah.
Are we missing anybody?
Are we missing a
Havoc's
bird?
not on board yet, is he?
No, he.
no one, I walked by. No one checked me in either. So I'm back.
I'm gonna walk up the interns, and my mage hand just picks the list out of their hand, and I look at it and see if my name's on there.
Yeah, so everyone in the adventuring crew is listed, including what their companions are, what gear they were last in when Stella Starcrest was there.
But not Zool.
Zool was not there at the conference.
Wasn't
he?
I take the list.
Yeah, he wasn't there. You missed that day. So Stella Starcrest isn't aware of your existence. Go ahead, sorry.
I take the list, then I mage hand the pen or quill he has. I check my name off, and then drop it and walk on.
What a dick of a
paladin. They look a little sad having the power taken from, but still impressed with the power.
It was mage hand.
I'm a paladin. I don't know.
Children can do that.
Alright, they're not impressed.
They're not
Their feelings.
I think he's a dick.
However, Silver, you're sentenced to doing the scrubbing of the deck as your first chore. For giving such lip to Buttercup. However, she will look into finding you something to bang away on. Yes, preferably your head.
Oh my!
Is there?
Just giving her lip, not tongue.
So, so everyone on the ship now.
I mean, I just snuck on. Apparently, no.
Apparently, I probably got the paper down.
So if Atlas
No one knows.
vouches for you, you can get aboard.
Which he just did.
Oh yeah, I did.
You know,
Not
as far as
the
everybody
real,
else is concerned.
not the real one, according to Buttercup.
Wait,
Well, he went. Technically, he got on first, and then he went up before the real Atlas showed up. So I'm assuming they would have let him on.
Yeah, we all vouch for him.
All right, you all vouch for him.
Yeah.
This elf is a priest.
But Buttercup begrudgingly allows
Slaves
you.
other elves.
thank you, ma'am.
What about bird person?
So,
What about this?
so this
Smells horrible.
This expedition has been created by Stella Starcrest, and she's the one that sent you the message in order to revive Morgrim.
Oh, yeah,
she knows that.
But
she's
Silver
gone.
doesn't.
Oh, you don't. That's right. So do you just talk to anyone?
Oh, I'm just. There's obviously we have to wait for one more person.
I put my head on his back.
Buttercup looks over the list.
You're really good at that.
You're all here and accounted for.
We need to talk.
No one can
Why?
wait for me.
Do you want to help me scrub?
Morgrim didn't make it.
Wait, she's late?
She was killed
By what?
by that guy. And I pointed at the paladin. Whistler.
The one carrying, the one holding the body.
Wait, who's Whistler?
He's a paladin.
And he's
Was
here?
Was a paladin.
Whistler has been trailing several feet behind you this whole way and has now made himself useful carrying things. Upon his name being heard, he looks like a deer in headlights and clutches the bag of holding.
So Morgrim's dead, and now we have a paladin. Another paladin.
A better
A
paladin.
fake paladin.
Fake paladin?
But still technically a better
I'd like to
paladin.
point out
We
that
traded
I
out
haven't
a bird
fallen.
person for another paladin.
This paladin may
This
have
is
killed
what we
somebody,
do
but at least he's
I
consistent.
don't think that's a good trade.
Don't worry, we're trying to get her back.
Hmm.
We might toss him into like a volcano to get her back. We don't know what the list of ingredients are. It could be paladin.
Volcano sacrifices on the list.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay.
We need a virgin.
Where do you think the ship is going? I'm gonna go put my
you need
stuff
to-
in.
We have a virgin. It's a paladin.
You
So Morgrim is here.
He's chased.
in the bag of holding. Victus, will you roll to accept his bluff?
Who's bluff?
Atlas's bluff.
No, he can just believe him or not. 'Cause
Oh, do
we
you
don't,
believe?
we don't do checks
do you,
against each
do you
other.
believe, Atlas, that there's a volcano right involved?
I understand that Atlas may or may not be kidding around.
I mean, we did survive a volcano already.
I never believe Atlas.
Yeah, we've got a volcano right here. Why are we saying
Why is this a question?
I walk up to Silver and be like, hey, thanks for vouching for me. Get another piece of cheese.
Thanks. You want to help me scrub?
No. Bye. I walk up, put my stuff away.
Buttercup hands you a mop.
Okay.
Wait,
We cast
Wally,
off
All
its
they did was
head.
flip me off, and I just walked away.
Volley, you know Unseen Servant?
No.
That's your most used spell.
It's like your one thing.
Maybe. It's my one thing.
You hit things with a sword.
I only cast Fireball last time, but nobody remembers that.
I remember the Unseen Servant getting his shit kicked out
God.
multiple times.
You can cast Fireball, boy?
I cast Fly, and I fly up to the top mask. I'm gonna chill out in the crow's nest.
Okay, so
Bye.
Don't trigger people like that.
Buttercup gives you the understanding that in addition to your normal chores to pull your own weight on the boat, you will each be given free time to spend as you will on this 2-month journey.
It's a 3-watch system. You have 8 hours to sleep, 8 hours to work, and 8 hours free.
In this time, she has been indicated that hopefully this will give you enough time away from High Town and Low Town to have your names not cleared, but like kind of settle into the dust, as well as retrieve the first of several items on the list given to you on the attachment that Atlas has. I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to decide if there's anything that you want to work on, any items that you want to explore, any communication you want to make with the crew or each other for the first month.
Yes.
And then I'll let you know about the second month.
Atlas is going to cast suggestion on the captain or the first mate. Is there a captain on this board?
Yeah.
There is a captain.
All right.
Captain Wesley.
Yes. Is it obvious, though, that the first mate is giving the orders and the captain's orders are not that valued?
Well, the orders go from the captain to the mates, and then the mates relay it to the crew.
Yeah.
The
Is
crew
that how
never-
it's working here? Because it looks like
This makes
Buttercup has the balls.
Excellent question. So would you guys like to say that your first few weeks pass, or is this before we set off?
I'm going to do this before we set off.
Okay.
Or not really before we set off, but like the next morning.
Okay, well, if you're going to say that any
Freaking
time
hell.
has passed, I need all of you to roll a d8 for me and tell me what the number is.
All right, but could we also all decide? Everybody say what they're doing and then do this because things can happen at the same time.
Yes, okay. So we'll go around the circle. So Havoc, starting with you, what would you like to do for your first month?
All right, well,
And any actions and things you want to do.
my first night when I sleep, I take my armor off and I get a good look at it, and I'm just deeply disturbed, and I'm going to pull Silver aside when I find him next. And I'm going to confront him about it. I'm just going to hold the armor up to his face and point at it and say, "What is this?"
What's happening now?
Sure. Well, we'll just go around as I address each of you.
Okay, well, I was supposed to go and in scrub with the mop, but I am in.
Do you discuss with him as he scrubs?
Well, I'm not.
No, I'm really aggressive about it. Like I pin him up against the wall or a mast or something.
I'm not actually scrubbing the deck. I actually went into a closet, and I am making a masterwork mop. I've spent this whole time instead of scrubbing, making a masterwork mop, and you come into that.
I open up the closet and I pin you against the far wall, and I just thrust your immaculate suit of armor.
Buttercup sent you. Tell her mop's almost ready. That's what she wanted me to do. Make a masterwork mop. She's smart.
You can't talk your way out of this. What's the meaning of this? Who are these people? So the armor on each of laminar armor has little overlapping plates, and on each of the plates is a name and a face of a hobgoblin, and I recognize many of them.
I have no idea. You see, I hold up my hand, and it glows. This is what gives me a lot of the power that I have. I've been trying to figure out what it means. And the rifts that we've been trying to seal have been getting closer and closer to me figuring out what this does to me. So when I craft, I tap into its power. And then when I awake, it's done. I just thought it looked cool. I didn't know it had any sort of significance to you.
I will mull this over. Right.
Okay, so roll me your D8, please.
4.
Okay, so Havoc is seasick for 4 weeks.
That's a lot of weeks. That's longer than a month. Also, isn't that a fortitude save?
You could do a fortitude save if you would like.
Because I have fucking +9 fortitude.
Let's do it then.
18.
Okay. What would be equivalent of a month? 6?
3 weeks is a month.
Okay.
4 weeks.
4 weeks.
Shouldn't we roll a d4 then?
Okay.
7 weeks.
We'll roll a d4,
almost
guys.
2
Sorry.
months.
My math was off.
Apparently this is...
2 weeks then.
Okay.
But that's still an 18 fortitude save.
10 months,
Okay,
almost
so-
2 months.
Havoc is only sick for the first couple of days. He gets his sea legs relatively quickly. After, of course,
So,
coming out of the
as the
closet.
only one at this table who's actually been to sea and been seasick, who is much less hardy than any character here, including fucking our weak link here, Atlas. I was sick for 2 days.
2 days? Okay, so we can do it in days.
I mean, we could just roll a fortitude
It's a matter
save,
of-
and if you fail, then you roll the
Seasick
D4
is a
to
matter
your-
of-
Does lesser
hours.
restoration heal seasickness?
I know Mom was seasick for
She went out in a storm.
Well, there could have been a storm.
It's okay. Minor oversight. So Griff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what was my job I was supposed to be doing?
Okay. Do you each want a job assigned to you, or do you just want to be like, I do the chores?
Well, I didn't. Yeah, I need to know what Buttercup wants me to do.
Okay, so
Tell me, Buttercup, what do you want from me?
the edging of the boat
It's like edging.
on the side, you're gonna kind of go down on one of those pieces of wood with ropes, and you're gonna be chipping off barnacles on the side while the boat is still moving.
Okay.
Barnacle chipper.
So
Yeah, barnacle chipper.
I am going to a small thing. I'm going to find a peanut and give it to Physic, and then
Anybody want a peanut?
then I'm going to spend the rest of the time.
Fezzik is now your best bud.
Yes. I'm going to.
He protects you from
General elements.
No, he's my drinking buddy. The man can drink.
Vicini, and he introduces you to Indigo.
Yes! We are gonna adventure! Fuck y'all! And then I'm gonna spend the rest of my time working on my sleight of hand, using my time, my marked dice, and my loaded dice, and my marked cards to trick other people into doing my job.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna fuck off with my invisibility cloak and not do any work. Because structure is the opposite of what I like.
Okay, I'll let you put 1 point into sleight of hand. And while you are effing off, do you explore any parts of the boat? Like, how do you find just a little side dinghy and like nap in it? What would you like to do?
Sometimes. I just go where the day takes me.
Alright.
Every time.
Yeah, Fezzik and I just get hammered all the time.
Wonderful. A wise old gone. See here. Alright, Silver. Oh,
I
and
have
by
to
the
make
way,
a save.
Griff, please just out of the 4.
Fortitude.
Yeah,
Oh, my
fortune if you fail. I mean, 13?
17.
17? Okay, you are okay.
Alright.
I also gave you my masterwork armor.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, because I gave you 1,000 golds, and that's enough for a +1 enchantment, I think.
Yeah, it is. So I'm going to. I don't need a forge to make magic items. I just need like a space that magical things can, like a table, and like probably just a big
So
table.
you are assigned to the galley. You are allowed to use the dining room table and assorted other tools in the kitchen.
I make it into a laboratory.
When you are not cooking.
Everything is misplaced, and also it bears evidence of flying across the room by accident because of me cleaning. I drop things, and it will fly across and smash. I make a makeshift place to make magic items, and whoever wants that stuff throughout the trip can give me money, and I can make them. And actually, the day you gave that to me is the day I can finish. I can finish it in that day.
Okay, so I can do other things other than just wait.
So I was just saying, how quickly does it take you to make a master?
Magic items, also depends. No, I can only make one item a day, but I can expedite it because I have such a high check. I can't fail. I know I can't fail. I can do 2,000 gold pieces a day work on an item. It only costs 1,000 for yours, so I actually finish yours in 4 hours. So I just turn around and give that back to you.
Okay, so guys.
So you have it now.
Oh my god, it's glowing!
So guys, if any of you do want something made by silver, please indicate it on your turn. Griff, since we kind of, in case you want to get a load of that.
Get a load of this!
You're taking a load.
You can make stuff?
Yeah, magic stuff. I can't actually forge items, but I can put magic properties on items. Or I can make wondrous items. I can't make rings, because I need to forge those, I think. Unless you have a ring. You can give it to me.
I might have a ring, actually.
I just took ring for a feat, so I can do that. But I need money, and also what you need to be made. So you might need to research that. +1 for armor is 1,000 per plus. I can only do up to +2 right now at my level. And it's the same thing with weapons, but they're 2,000 gold pieces per plus. So
They have to be masterwork too.
yeah, I have a spell that can expedite that.
So you can't just make stuff?
I can't actually make an item on this boat because
But you
there's
can
no
you can
forge.
buff my Morningstar?
Yeah, so if you want a +1 Morningstar, I need 2,000 gold pieces.
Does that make it a magic item?
Well, you also need it does. You also need masterwork, right?
Yeah.
So I need 2,100.
Well, the item has to be masterwork.
Yeah, I
So
have
you
a spell, so I
Masterwork
actually forge
transformation.
it. So if you have 2,100 gold, I can make it a +1. How much gold is that?
I have more than that, but I don't know what I actually have. Because we're kind of loaded, but...
Where would I find magic items? Is that in the player's handbook?
That's I use the website to type it up. You can type in magic items and it's a huge list.
SRD gets you the system reference document. It's pretty good.
I'm finally getting to use my character, guys. But also to embellish what I'm doing, anytime I get like a chore, I take it as if I need to forge it or do something to make whatever is given to me better. So I mean, I guess I eventually give Buttercup the masterwork mop.
She smiles, bemused at your unique sense
I know,
of
it's great.
dedication, and immediately requests that you buff up, she says, the cannons and...
There's cannons?
I've just decided that.
Holy shit!
This is fantastic.
I'm gonna break the rest of this game!
Alright, so anytime during off hours when I'm doing chores, I'm attempting to wheel a cannon into that same closet.
Like, break it down.
Or just like one ball from the cannon.
So,
Yes, Griff.
I will get the money from everybody else on the ship through bartering and basically gambling, because I now have the ability to tell the future, basically. So I can tell if a hand will work or not. So I win every hand. So I get the money to let you do both those things.
Wait, what? I wasn't listening. What are you
Yes, make it cool.
Okay.
At the end of the month, you will receive your...
that's fine.
So +1 more,
I
sorry?
don't need it right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Magic work.
Just shove it into my mouth.
Victus, that takes us to you.
Yes. So I do two things. The first is I enter Silver's hovel.
We're all going to Silver.
There's like a line outside the
Finally, he's
closet.
back. We can get shit.
I take 5 knives and put them on the table. I only need 1. These are just in case you fuck up.
I don't fuck up.
I take 4 knives and put them into my pocket.
What do you want with this one knife?
I want to make this knife +1 magical with the enhancement of...
Oh god.
I'll get back on you on that. I did parrying a thing, like +1 AC.
What?
There's the defending enchant, which allows you to add the modifier to your armor class instead of to the attack.
Okay.
Now you're getting
Did you
complicated.
rip it?
Somebody did.
I did that.
You son of a bitch!
He looks at me. I'm like, don't you fucking blame me for that.
Yeah, that was like 2 weeks ago.
You fucking ass.
I love that he looked at me first. Like, fuck you.
What's the second thing?
Yeah, so I say, okay. So what is that called? Defensive? Is that a
Something
+1?
like that, I don't know.
I can look
Defending, I think.
it up. Defending? Okay, I'll look it up.
we'll be having a break soon, so you'll have an opportunity. Don't worry. Just go.
Oh yeah, just give me the order.
Alright, I'll give you the order. That's how much is that going to be? It's a +1.
It's a +1, but you also want something else with it? Like an addition to it?
It's +1 with the enhancement of defending.
So it's a +2 bonus.
Oh, is that a +2 bonus?
Yeah.
So
It'll be a +1
it's
defending.
a +1 defending, which is +1/+1.
So it'll be 4,000. And also, is that masterwork?
No.
So it's going to be 4,100 gold pieces.
It has to be masterwork.
I accept down payments.
How about... How
Do
about...
you want to take out a loan?
Can you just give me like a magical +1 dagger? How much is that?
That would be 2,100.
How about a masterwork dagger?
That would be 100.
Okay, could you make this masterwork?
Actually, I can do it right now.
Thanks.
You go.
It's weird that you just kind of blew on it and like called it masterwork, but I'll take
I think
it.
that just takes an hour to do, but yeah.
I don't know what masterwork does.
That gives you +1
+1 to attack, but not damage.
Yeah, that's fine. And I spend the entire trip hiding from Buttercup to eschew my duties to enhance my stealth.
Okay. So you want to enhance your stealth?
Yep.
Alright, you'll get 1 skill point for that.
Can you go above your level?
And you spend your time scurrying away from egg.
Oh, okay. Then
Egg.
instead of...
You're to fuck up.
Can I go above my level?
No.
No.
Okay. Then I
Something else.
enhance
Yeah.
my diplomacy by having really good conversations with you
Okay.
during the trip.
And you spend your time scurrying away from the thunderous steps of Buttercup
No.
patrolling.
Because that would have been the canon thing. Instead, I do work, but while I'm doing work, I like talk with the crew.
Oh, good. Okay.
Put everybody up.
You find that Vicini is just as interested in sneaking around and tricking people as you are. Find a little camaraderie there.
How do you feel about knives, Vicini?
He does use one.
Let me tell you about knives, Vicini.
He's more interested in learning about potions and
Oh.
poisons, but
No, that's what's defeated him.
that's what defeats him, exactly.
Okay.
Sorry. Atlas, the one and only.
On the first day of the journey, Atlas is going to sort of like scope out the captain, and from like 300 feet away, or however far
The
away,
captain or the first mate?
the captain.
Okay.
And
You spent a lot of time looking at a closed door.
so I can't see the captain.
Would you like to try and scry on him? Do you have that spell yet?
No.
Or break into his quarters.
Yeah.
All right, I'll cast this on the first mate. It doesn't matter.
All right.
I'm gonna cast a heightened suggestion
Okay.
with a little bit of extra juice on it, and I'm gonna suggest to her to give an order that Atlas does not need to work.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
So make that save. You roll a d20
I was gonna say.
plus her will.
Yeah. What's a Wilson?
That's pretty good so
Yeah.
far.
The DC for this is 19.
Oh, 17.
So she
I
fails.
just gave her a random 3. I didn't know
yeah.
what to add to that. Or 4, I guess.
So
Okay, so she fails. So, for some strange reason, Buttercup keeps kind of overlooking Atlas when assigning duties in the morning crew. What do you instead spend your time doing?
Atlas is going to spend a lot of time scribing all these spells into his book.
Okay.
And he's also going to find Volley. And he's going to try and get some spells out of Volley's book.
Okay. I will let
Son
you
of a bitch.
fight that out.
Volley, I heard that you know how to cast Fireball.
Mm-hmm. You were a little dazed under that situation when that happened.
Well, you've got loose lips.
But nobody remembers.
I don't doubt that there's a few other spells that I'd like to learn from your
There's
book.
a few. There's a few.
Let me take a peek.
Yeah.
Dr. Hippocampus, is it okay if we skip you and go to Volley for now just so that they can have this interaction? Alright, so...
Although, I do have one thing to add.
We'll
When Buttercup is getting suggested,
yeah.
where is she? And where am I?
Alright, so on day one, so she was probably still on the
Are we
top
all
of the
like
deck where
lining?
they would...
Is she like lining us up and assigning us orders?
I would say it's more of a group circle.
So, how close is she to me?
Like
8 at the most.
Yeah.
It's a big group.
Oh my, Joe. Oh. Is she counted as an ally?
Yep.
Yeah, she's the one getting you to your place, keeping you safe, feeding you.
I might have something called an aura of resolve around me.
So the save is increased by his charisma modifier, right?
No, +4.
+4. So she saved against the suggestion.
Oh!
I think that Atlas is doing this in a way that's not just like we're all in a fucking huddle. Like why would Atlas cast the spell then? That's not what I
You said it was
described.
on day one!
I said the next day.
Oh, the next one.
morning.
Because day one was when we got on the boat, right?
It would start with you guys in your huddle assigning
Well,
chores.
that's not what
So,
that's not what I described.
You do have to do your first chore then. If you do it when there's no one else around.
No, because it's the next day, unless the chores start as soon as we step on the boat.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Atlas will just sort of pretend to work.
His fingers get calluses from like just holding the
Yeah,
box.
Atlas is not a laborer.
Some blisters.
Oh, the labor.
She has you clean out the latrine as your first chore.
It's a bucket that gets tossed, dumped overboard.
Atlas doesn't touch the bucket.
He just presentation.
That's your sport.
Like a frisbee. Ooh. Atlas gets a 21 to save against seasickness as well.
Okay.
Oh,
Awesome.
do I have to roll?
Yeah,
Yes,
you
please.
do.
Sorry.
Is that a D?
Lots to keep track of.
It's a
Want me to roll
fortitude.
20?
Fortitude save
save.
first.
You gonna show me that book, Volley?
We're trying to beat a 15.
I'll show you this one.
Next
I'll let you use all
Alright,
the spells.
fine. It's
Every
like you were
every
built
spell.
for the
Oh,
save.
what, your book?
Yeah.
Yeah, this book that I got. Yeah, mine.
I know you've got more than one book.
This one.
Which one is it that I'm seeing that you're holding up?
It's a book that's kind of ordinary. It's definitely not as
It's
nice.
not the one I saw in the chest.
No, it's not that one. This one's got a lot of cool spells.
So Molly, other than fighting with Atlas over what you guys trade, is there anything else that you want to make note of before you do your roll of fortitude?
Will disintegrate you.
Question. You do not know disintegrate. Question. So my keen scimitar is technically a +2 because it was a masterwork, and then it had a +1 to it.
No.
No.
Keen Scimitar is a +2 because it's keen and it's +1.
Okay.
Masterwork does not
So
stack
you
with
can't get a
the magic.
+3, can you? You said.
No, I can't.
Okay. So then there's nothing I can give to you.
Can I just keep adding pluses? I've got
Do you want to have any of your items examined?
No. I'm okay right now, unless
I'd like to get my goopy knife examined.
Your gooby knife by whom?
Who's the most magical person on this boat?
me.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get a second opinion.
Okay.
So I first bring it to Silver.
So you want me to figure out what it is?
And I ask, if I keep adding magic things to it, does it take the highest version of it, or is it additive?
takes the highest version.
Okay.
Just ask.
Yeah, I know, but I was giving a canon
That's
version.
fine, yeah.
It's not cumulative.
Okay.
I cast Identify to do that, and then I give you that answer.
Okay.
Now it's canon. Now it's
Oh,
canon.
he casted Identify on it?
Yeah.
He can also drink it to gain a Iron Skin potion.
There you go.
Drink?
You could drink the dagger to gain Iron Skin.
Is it permanently
The
gone?
little guy waves at you.
You
Waves.
don't know.
Does he know?
Silver?
He thinks that maybe you would sweat it out at the end of the day.
Oh, so I'd have to pee it back into the bottle?
Essentially, yeah.
Oh!
The knife kind of crosses his arms and shakes his head very quickly.
Yeah, look, man, I'm not down with this either.
He nods.
Do you need any more information on that? I can cast Legend Lore. It'll take me about a month.
Sure. Let's find out. I'd like to know if...
That was a joke. I'm not doing that.
So, if the enhancements bonus don't stack, if I add another weapon that's a +3, but has another magical property, does that magical property stick around as well as the magical property that's already on it, which is the return?
I think the properties can stack, but they can't exceed +5.
Okay.
Now get
Is
out.
that helpful?
Take that.
I don't know nothing about myself.
I deleted your character sheet.
Alright, so Volley.
Are you going to share
Back
with
to
me, Volley?
you. Do you want Silver to look at anything?
No, Silver. I don't need anything from Silver, unfortunately.
All right, get out of my closet.
Yeah,
Weird that you walk in here.
I feel that Atlas has been screwing me over lately, so I'm gonna actually just not offer my spellbook
Okay.
this time around.
The next month, Atlas is going to have something to do about that.
Okay.
So
Just
yeah,
guys, this is only halfway through. Relax.
yeah. All right. Anyways, oh god, I'm gonna be very seasick. I think I rolled a 10.
Alright, yeah. You gotta roll.
1.
You're
1
good.
week.
Just 1 week.
1 week. It was a rough week.
Volley finds himself
what did-
permanently attached to the gunnel.
Okay, yeah, but what did she want me to do for work, by the way?
The first
Buttercup.
week you don't have to do work.
Oh,
You're
awesome. She understands my pain.
Question.
Well,
When
he gets
you
to be
were-
lookout if he's attached to the gunnel.
I mean, I did fly up there instantly when I got on the boat.
So
are
I
you
do have a
vomiting
question.
down on people?
Probably. I didn't realize how bad boats were, I don't think.
Does your sword react in any way to you being seasick?
No, I mean, he's just gonna probably chill out unless someone tries to piss me off, but...
Okay.
Doesn't he gain the same conditions that you do? So if you're seasick, he's seasick.
I'd love to know. What
I honestly don't know about conditions, because he's got his own...
He turns a shade of green.
He's got his own
Temporarily.
wisdom check and everything like that.
So she actually is going to assign you, since you like being up in the air so much, to all the rope tying duties up in the
I can just use...
rigging.
I'm just gonna be using Unseen Servant to do all my handiwork.
You
And
need
just
an
hang
extra
out up
pair
there.
of hands to stay kind of with a good handhold on there. Because you're just climbing up on the rigging.
Oh no, I'm gonna be just chilling out in
just,
the
like,
crow's nest and have
manipulating?
my Unseen Servant walking around tying things.
Okay, so you can be a lookout. Fair enough.
Oh no, I'm a terrible lookout, but we'll find out how that goes.
You can see both ways.
Oh, but I will. Actually, no, this is perfect. I don't have any ranks in perception, and I would like to start adding ranks.
Sure, you can. From all your looking around up in the
I think
rafters,
I see something.
you get 1 skill point in perception.
Thank God. Because I haven't been able to add anything.
And you choose to do no interactions with your sword or any of your other items.
No, my sword can't be
DM
enhanced.
leading heavily.
My sword can't be enhanced.
Just let it happen.
I'm gonna let it happen.
No.
Alright, Doctor.
Okay.
Let's hear from you.
Silver.
Hello.
How much
Poor Silver.
how much
like-
to masterwork my banded mail?
I like to imagine that
Banded
the
mail.
door to his closet
So-
opens inwards, so he
I'm
just
going
gets
to make
smashed against the wall.
I'm
every time you
going to
come
put
in.
an asterisk up. By the way, it's 300 gold pieces for a masterwork.
I do it.
Item. Weapon. It's 150 for armor. So it's 150 for your armor.
Oh! I poked my head in again. Hey!
We're gonna need some more gold. Quick!
I mean, masterwork, stud leather.
All right, I need 150 from you.
That's fine.
Also, I need 200
Yeah,
more.
I'm going to be giving you 450.
Okay.
Alright, minus that.
Nice. All right.
There was golden.
Yes, I can do that.
Can you plus one it as well? That'd be 1,150?
Yes. Yep.
Cool.
I just have like all these. This closet is just filled with shit.
What does masterwork armor do?
It reduces the check penalty by 1.
Oh, that's it?
It also needs to be masterwork before it becomes magic.
That's good. My check penalty 0.
How many orders have you gotten from all you guys?
Raise your hand if you gave Silver an order.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Not my turn yet, but you will get one.
The
from me.
real magic people don't need help.
So all this will be done in a week.
There's more time.
I didn't get a chore. Just so you know, I'll help with the rigging to improve my acrobatics.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm doing. I'm probably gonna do rope stuff because.
What are you talking about? You were talking.
Yeah,
for
you're
your
doing
brain.
diplomacy.
You did do diplomacy, but
Presumably, I'm doing that while I'm talking.
while you're doing your fair enough.
So once I've given my bandit mail of silver, I
We're just throwing like armor and clothing.
Please come again.
I would like to. I still have 3 of the red syringes, a bottle of universal solvent,
Okay.
a potion of love that doesn't work, and 1 glowing syringe.
Okay.
And I'm going to be using my alchemy skill to fiddle around with them a little bit.
Is there anyone in particular you focus on? Because I will allow you to understand what one of them is in a month's time, as you stay in the dark.
I know what the blue one does.
You know.
I will use. I'll study the red one then.
All right, guys, who assigned you the red one?
That was me, right?
I think.
I gave him gave you the syringe.
No, not physically give. Like
It
the
was
dungeon
it was the
master who knew
syringes
what
that
Yeah,
the
that was you.
I think
guys
that was
were
me.
using that were like.
they were the roids.
Yeah.
It's something to do with lightning and.
No, that was the blue glowing one.
Okay.
The red ones, I think, give you the effects of rage for like a deep 6 rounds. It's a combat stimulant, essentially.
Am I able to figure out if I'm able to?
And they're
make them?
highly addictive.
Am I able to like improve or make them?
I think you could make them, but you wouldn't be able to get rid of the side effects yet. So they would still be extremely addictive and have
I got a good idea.
side effects. Could you roll for me for fortitude, please?
Well.
You too.
That's an 8 plus 11.
Oh.
19.
Well done,
Okay,
sir.
you pass.
I hate boats.
So I'm assuming I'm going to be like the doctor as well on the ship.
Are you trying to fix me, please?
You help
I'll like
with
give you some herbs.
with the seasickness.
Just give him one of the red syringes.
I make one and hold still.
Your main job is to administer onions to everyone on the crew. Back in the day, fun fact. Here we go. People used to eat onions to help not lose their teeth while on long voyages.
Wouldn't we
So
also
you do
have like
mandatory
lemons
onion
and limes
eating.
as well?
They don't keep as well.
Eat
All
your
right.
onions.
Wow.
Onions, everyone. Like
Listeners,
tossing onions
learn
there,
something
right?
every day. All right, Zool, go ahead.
Alright, so first of all, I am seasick every day. Because of my character.
So sorry.
I was gonna make you roll twice.
Only cheese. Just
And I walk in to go see Silver, and I open up the closet, and I'm just like, oh.
Cheese Smith.
I heard you could do armor, and you just see like vomit dribbling down the armor. Like, can you make this masterwork?
Yeah, I can. That'll be about 150 gold pieces.
And you can do magic to it.
Yeah, I'll be another 1,000.
I hand him the.
You can just leave it at the door.
I take out the gold. My hands are just kind of dripping with some unknown substance. So here you go. Take off the armor. I walk back up, and I on my time on top of the gunnels, I'm trying to preach to all the elves about the Elven Court.
There's like 2 elves, and one of them's me.
No, that's the dick.
I'm a half elf.
The interns ignore you as they are doing their own studies, collecting water, doing wind samples.
Wind samples.
Wind samples.
I mean, it's magic, right?
yes,
Mostly
air.
around Atlas's head.
So this data is weird.
Do you have
Just
anything else?
about the whole entire time, I'm hanging off the gunnel, just vomiting constantly.
Alright, so just so you know, Whistler spends his time mostly prodding Atlas for answers about how to bring back Morgrim. Clearly, the guilt is eating him up. You see him wandering the deck during the nighttime, even if it's not his turn to be on duty for watch. I got it.
When you're working, you're on watch.
Yeah. And this is how the first month passes without Atlas revealing the necessary ingredients.
Well, Atlas tells Whistler that
Oh, goody.
that the ingredients are ceremonial dance, volcanic virgin sacrifice, and also an interpretive ballet that's distinct from the ceremonial dance.
Whistler spends the remaining month constructing such a dance.
Okay.
He becomes excellent at
Perform dance.
Perform dance. We'll put that down.
Yeah, write that down. +1 perform dance.
Yeah.
Do I have a chore that I do?
You're
You
in
decided
bed.
to be seasick, so no.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Perform. There it is.
You're the guy who's cleaning the deck?
Dance.
It's like, I'm just walking around with a mop. It's like, what are you cleaning? Myself. Every time I vomit.
How about a heal? How about heal?
Heal. You heal me. I feel better for 5
understand this
minutes to go
illness.
back to
So we
vomiting.
decided
No,
the month.
the skill heal.
So
Oh,
that's
skill
how
heal?
our first month
Yeah, I can do
ends.
that.
Can I plan a game night?
Like for
Yeah, like a fun game night.
yeah, sure. So
I love it.
at the beginning of
We're going to
the
play Dungeons and Dragons.
Like at the end of the month, I'll put flyers and everything.
one on the main mast.
Yeah,
Right
I
here.
actually scroll it on the main mast. It's Silver's game night.
Is it like defaced?
Yeah.
Buttercup gives you a good tongue lashing in
Is that what
front
they
of the
call it
whole
now?
crew. Yeah,
He would get a flogging.
he would. But she's sworn to protect you guys. So instead,
I stay in my armor. I cast Iron Skin and I stand there.
she dangles you over the side of the boat until you feel the fear of God, then brings you back in.
She
that kinda
dangles
works.
him underneath me, so he keeps getting bumped down.
What's
So
your
she-
swim check?
She does start off.
Oh, good.
She does start off the second month with announcements, including a gift for actually all of you, which you will have to learn to use over the next month.
Oh, you're doing the thing.
I'm doing the
Okay.
thing. So each of you is going to receive a personalized, as in it matches your outfit, it matches your look, eye patch.
Oh, we've all got eye patches. Yay.
Yes. Do any of you know the significance of eye patches in Pathfinder?
I have dark vision.
So this is not.
Yeah, I have dark vision.
So this is
We're also getting a feat for it.
yeah, this is a silk eye patch. Each again personalized to your outfit, so however you want to match it or stud it or sew it. The wearer of this
Studded eye
patch, the wearer of this eye patch gains a +2 to competence bonus on swim and climb checks. In addition, once per day, the wearer of this eye patch can gain the effects of either touch of the sea or expeditious retreat on command.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, I'm just going to write
Please,
iPad.
please look it up.
You didn't print it out and hand it to us?
No.
What is
sorry.
it? So is it +2?
+2 to competence bonus.
Yeah.
On
Yeah, it's
swim and climb. And I want the thing with the
iPad.
Does that mean I can
You
do
have to
it?
have it over your eye to do that.
Does that mean I can do swim and climb now?
Dazzling? That's the feat.
No, it only
Yeah,
adds.
yeah,
It only
yeah.
adds
Okay, I'm gonna give
to it. I believe.
Huh?
They're
Okay.
not learned skills. You can do them.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, so I'm gonna read it again.
So what's touch of the sea and what's
Oh, so I can do
Yeah.
like intimidate and stuff. It just doesn't get bonuses.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Alright, so Touch of the Sea, bringing that up. It's a standard action. It's a touch attack. It's for 1 minute. Saving throw is fortitude. So what it does is it causes webs to grow between the target's fingers and its feet, transforming it into flippers, granting swim speed of 30 feet with a +8 on swim checks, and the ability to take 10 if you are distraught or endangered. You can also use the run action while swimming, provided you go in a straight line. If you are wearing boots or gloves, it will simply meld with the spell. It does not grant you the ability to breathe water. Does not.
That's really cool, actually.
Thank
So,
you.
Seems over.
How many minutes do we get this for? It's a minute per level.
Sorry, I just left. Let me go back.
8 minutes, I guess.
So it just goes off our level?
No, it depends on the caster level of the item.
So
Yeah,
basically choose 1 to 5.
Yeah, it
Probably
says
more.
1 minute per level.
Yeah, so choose a minute
Oh,
of a level.
5.
5. Okay.
Well, it'll actually say at the bottom of the spell.
Yeah.
At the bottom of the item, it has a description that says item level, like 11 or whatever.
Let's go
Do I
up.
have to go to touch the sea?
Go up. Character level second, so 2 minutes.
2 minutes, guys. Sorry.
It's
Very quick 2 minutes.
2 minutes and a plus 30 to swim.
I fear
It's a
water no
plus
longer
30 to
Buttercup.
No,
You've
30,
undone
30 foot
yourself.
swim speed plus 8 to
Oh.
swim.
I was going to say plus 30 to swim. Jesus Christ.
Okay. And guys, you have to let me know what you choose to do with your eye patch for this month, because it will affect the second part of it.
I will wear it all the fucking time for the rest of this campaign.
And just, after our second month, we will be taking our food breaks, so think about how you want to spend your last month before we reach our destination.
Well, do we do Silver's game night at the end of the first
Yeah,
month?
what's Silver's game night?
Yeah, is it who shows up?
I'll show up.
Well, it's the end of my puking, so yeah, I'm here.
Which where are you doing it? Are you doing it on the outside, or are you doing?
Oh, I'm
on
doing the
deck?
inside.
Inside, so I'm going to be just listening by the gunnels for now.
All right. So
Almost all the crew that can be spared joins you, so there's a skeleton crew working the ship.
No, so it's a 3-watch system. 1/3 of the crew is on watch, 1/3 of the crew is asleep, 1/3 of the crew has free time.
Okay.
And they rotate.
So the entire third of the crew that can make it makes it, including Captain Wesley, who
Okay.
shows up wearing a black bandana and a black mask, black
They're
boots.
terribly comfortable.
Yeah, they're very comfortable, he says.
I'm glad you could join us, Captain. For we have a jolly good game night tonight. You see, I was rummaging through all of my items, and I found something that we could use to, enjoy ourselves after such a hard month. I pull out a D20.
Oh my god.
Hold on, I'm going to explain the rules. I'm going to do a classic high-low scenario. We're going to put up some bets, and we're going to, we're going to have a good time.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to be here.
I don't want to be here either.
Atlas shows up because he's always on free time.
Yeah,
I have my unseen servant doing my work,
Yeah,
so.
you could be a third that's sleeping or a third that's on.
So I think Captain Wesley should go first, because, he's here and play some high-low, so, you have to... I'll bet against you, Captain. I'm going to say low.
I don't know.
Yes, there is.
I think it's on the backside. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Aren't they special?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, very special. Alice isn't that?
Well, hold on. When the person gets it, they realize what it is.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
No.
It just looks like a die.
You have to be smart to know what it is.
Something like
It
that.
says when you pick it up, the true power in nature becomes apparent.
Okay, so you know about it.
Oh, I know about it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess I just choose that I don't care.
You can just say.
It's a special die for special games.
Yeah.
We don't. We're gonna. Could we just play cards?
I know it's powerful, I just don't believe it.
Cards are better.
I just want this to happen. I don't know what. I want to see what this die does.
Well, I give it to the captain.
Okay, I'm
done.
You have to end every sentence with that.
Oh,
Do you
I
know
see.
what it is?
Okay.
I'm down for a game of Mumbly Peg.
I'm gonna dexterously try to swipe this dice before it gets rolled.
Do you know what it is?
I know well enough. Somebody told me.
Well,
Who
I
told you?
Who told you?
I think Atlas said.
Atlas did.
Alice didn't tell
Atlas doesn't
anybody.
understand how it works or really what it is.
well, I'm already
The only
extending
reason
my
I know is
hand.
because I did a spellcraft check on it.
I'm like, I'm giving it to the
No.
captain.
Oh.
So I don't know.
I'm still opposed to this because I want to play with cards.
I give it to the captain. It's up to the captain.
Silver, you might. Okay. I take about 10 feet
This
max.
game night would be
You
right
wouldn't
up your
know what
alley
it is either.
because you'd be
Spellcraft check.
using it to swindle.
Did you pass?
Yeah. When you first took it out, I knew what it was. That's why I didn't try to pick it up.
All right, well, whatever's happening, let's make it happen.
Why are you so sketchy?
Oh, yeah, I
about
give- I
this?
give the dice
Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it. Excuse me. Come
Yeah,
on.
this
Into
is
my
something-
line. Don't mind me.
Morgrim had played.
You know, if this is something that could violently kill us, it'd be good to let us know.
Nope. We're all good. Thanks.
All right, so he rolls.
Sure. Wesley will roll with confidence.
Take the high or the low.
Well, I said I was going low.
What do you get if he gets low?
I'm going to start small. We'll put up like 50 gold pieces.
People just been handing money.
Is Captain going to put up 50?
Sure. Now, are you trying to roll a low number?
No, I'm gonna call it that it's gonna be low, so he has to go high.
Okay, so he wants it to go high based on these.
Yeah, it's 50-50.
For
It's
sure.
a simple game, We're just gonna have fun.
50-50. If he
All right,
explodes,
let's roll a d20 in full view of everyone.
Do I roll it?
Yep,
Yeah.
you're the captain. Oh god.
Okay.
Low, you get the money.
Yes!
Does the person who's rolled it get this, or
Yeah.
the person who's betting against?
Oh no.
The gambling has nothing
To do with what is about to happen.
Flavor.
But I do get 50 gold.
Sure.
No,
you would
depending on what
anyway.
happens.
You would anyway because Wesley's now blind and unable to take the money. He is also deaf.
Wesley!
Is this permanent?
Well, I don't get a saving throw.
Did either of you know about this?
Wesley is led off of the deck by Buttercup back to his quarters.
He's only half dead.
Who knows greater restoration on this ship?
You roll for it. Just saying.
What?
No, does anybody here know greater restoration?
Yeah, a
as
couple of
spell?
us do.
Can we,
Oh,
find
what? No, I don't.
Can we fix this, Captain?
I can cure.
I guess he plays dice games too much. I thought it was something else that made you go blind if you did it too often.
I think he's just really mad right now that he lost. He's
blind with rage.
He can't hear a thing.
Does anyone else want to roll the dice?
No.
I'm not there.
Okay.
Atlas, why didn't you let him have that die?
Why did he roll?
I don't care what you guys do with
He
the stuff.
rolled a 5.
No, why did he roll?
Why did he roll?
He
was
knew
a game
when
of
he
the
picked
game.
it up exactly what the dice was.
Well, no, he
The
doesn't know
high
exactly.
numbers-
Yes, he does.
The high numbers would help him as a captain.
Oh.
So he was taking the numbers game.
Maybe he just rolled it too fast. He was like, well.
Let's
He didn't
put-
have a dice tray. That was the problem.
He's kind of
the
roller
shit,
where he just
man.
kind of goes like, and he's like, oh no!
He's used to holding a sword, so like the wrist movement.
He did like a
Well,
flick.
we've got a month to solve whatever problems come up.
Most
and
of this resolves
What?
itself in a day or
I'm
7.
a little careless when it comes to my safety. Let's do this. I'll take the knuckle bones. All it does is blind you. I'm gonna go pee.
Having will be deaf and blind.
Can I say I went low again?
Yeah.
Winning another 50 gold.
Taking his money too now.
I'm having a great time, guys. By the way, the dice is magical. I don't know if I said that too well. I know that because it was in my
dice.
back.
I see. I'm assuming that it's like in the ships you see in the movies where the captain's quarters is. You actually have to go above deck to get the captain's quarters.
Mhm.
I'm just seeing this going. I'm like, what's going on there? Ugh!
Does anyone else want to roll?
No, let's play cards.
You said most of the stuff rolls in the day.
So
So
the longest thing that hurts you is 7 days.
Okay,
Most
so-
of this is 24 hours.
So I'm gonna
In
be.
case you were curious.
I'm gonna be sitting there.
Positive and negative.
I'm gonna be sitting there and be like, I just need this to stop vomiting.
Oh, Jesus
So
Christ.
give me the die. Let's see what happens.
Going high or low?
High.
I'm going low then. Yes.
And then
Okay.
it's 50 gold. Give it to him. Actually, hold on. We might not know if you can give it to him.
No, he can give it to him. So Zool, for the next 24 hours, he suffers a -2 penalty on all skill and ability checks. So he finds himself slipping when he tries to
To throw up.
just walk.
ripping up. Man, that 1/3 of the crew's got a lot to clean up tonight.
Guys, roll high.
You made 150 gold. You're doing really freaking well.
I mean, if this shit resolves in a day, this is the time to do it.
Yeah, we've got a whole month. Anyone else want to
So-
roll the
oh, you're not
dice?
there.
How does the blindness go?
Oh,
I'm gonna go low.
I'm going high.
No, I'm going high.
Then I'm going low.
Yes.
2.
200 gold.
Wait. The subject, the character is subject to a powerful convulsion, never to roll the dice again. He can shake this compulsion only by succeeding in a DC 25 will saving throw. He can attempt this saving throw only once per day. Would you like to try?
Put the dice down and I say, you know what? I think I'm done.
You got off pretty easy there. You just never gonna touch that
Alice,
dice
you gonna
again.
roll the die?
Of course not. Are you crazy?
Come on, Atlas.
That thing blinds 2 out of 3 people.
Don't you know statistics?
I
so-
give you my money.
Fezzik will roll the dice for fun.
Oh, God.
Alright.
Okay,
Bassini?
250.
Would you like to bet for Bassini?
Oh, I'm going low.
Low, high then.
Oh my god!
So, he gains a 1 permanent negative level.
That's not a day. That's not a day. Nobody roll a 1.
I didn't know that was possible.
So 300 gold. You're doing great. Holy crap!
Silver's game night.
Yeah.
Silver's just like, hey, Buttercup.
And Antigo Montoya. Indigo.
Damn it!
Oh, first loss. That's
Well, you
tough.
know.
Okay, so he gains the benefits of a heroism spell for the next 200 minutes.
That's not.
That's more than. No, that's not.
That'd
That's
be
only
like
2 hours.
3
hours.
You know, they always say the
Are
quit.
you
after
gonna
the
roll
first
that
slot.
Oh, you got another challenger.
Let's see
Go
it.
high or low?
I hope he rolls.
Blind and
Don't roll a 1.
Hi.
Going high. Oh,
I'm going
Don't roll
roll 1.
5 is like the most famous number.
Nice.
9.
That's
For
low.
the next week, the character admits a horrible smell. He suffers a negative 4
more than
penalty on
24 hours.
diplomacy and stealth.
good. Everybody stays away from me. I can work.
And that's only for a week, so we still have plenty of the month to go.
So
I'm
Doctor locks himself up in the,
All right, you're back to
in
the
the doctor's
300.
cabin.
So,
Continues
Doing
work.
good.
at the
Hang
end
on.
of your game,
I
several
think-
of the crew members are unable to perform their duties as to being blind and deaf. Several members are smelly and stinky. Others seem to be admitting wonderful, positive auras that like heal everyone that's around them.
Oh.
And one person seems to cast lightning bolt every 5 minutes or so. Just
Put that man outside.
He's just standing there, just like.
I look at Silver. Silver, you cleaned up quite well tonight.
Yeah, I know.
Why don't you give it a roll?
Nah. I would never roll that thing.
He does, but the moment it lets go, it goes flying off in the other direction.
That's what I wanted to see.
Alright, so guys, I'm gonna go around one more time and then we'll have our break. So think about how you want to spend your month, and then I will tell you what happens based on what you do with your eye patch if you get any more benefits from it. So Havoc, let's start with you.
I'm wearing the eye patch all the time. I'm really into it.
Do you pick an eye?
Yes, over my right eye, because I'm very left eye dominant and I want to cosplay this.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll keep working in the rigging for another acrobatics if I can.
Go for it. Take it. Anything else? Before we move
No.
on?
Would it be possible to learn to swim? That might be better.
So,
You have almost died before. I mean,
so once a day, Buttercup hurls Havoc off
Overboard with a rope around his foot. Ah!
They find themselves bonding over the ritualistic torture and compare muscle sizes.
It's kinky. It's terrible, but she's got red hair.
Doesn't Zool have the
She speaks
cloak
with
of
a
the
Spanish accent.
I haven't told anybody that
You want
one.
to give me language?
No.
I mean, except for all of us who were
Except-
there.
Okay, fine. The DM.
Yeah.
Okay, Griff. Do you have any more money to spend?
Oh, I have a ton of money, but I'm gonna do a few things. I will roll the die now that I've seen stuff going on.
Wait, how did you get a hold of it?
Yeah.
I just left it on the table.
Oh god!
It goes flying across the room.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, it does.
Oh,
Actually, the dice.
But it's
said
still
it
effective.
floats up. It
this is
doesn't
pretty
roll.
cool, Griff. You now gain 100 points of fire immunity as if using protection from energy
For how long?
For how long?
until he uses up the 100 points.
Sweet. Not just permanent.
Just stick your hand into like a open flame.
What number was that that he rolled?
11.
11.
I was gonna re-roll
If
it.
someone was like, ready to use it.
How often can I roll this die?
As many as you want.
I like the. Oh man, some of these are great. Oh,
It's too
Sam,
terrifying.
You should roll a 15.
Yeah, I'm not gonna roll the die. I don't want to get a negative level.
You get one
click
reroll.
Me, sorry.
Oh.
Wait, you're giving out one rerolls now?
All right, let's do it. And I'm gonna have Griff stand over my shoulder.
12.
Well,
You want
Hold
to
on,
roll
hold
that?
It's a good effect. So don't re-roll it.
Yep. The character gains the benefit of a heroism spell for the next 200 minutes.
Okay, that's fine. That'll count. I'm gonna roll it again. Get ready. If this is bad. 18.
That's new. For the next 24 hours, whenever the character succeeds on a saving throw against a harmful effect that does half damage or partial effects on a failed save, the Knucklebones character takes no damage or suffers no effect.
Oh, it's more.
So for the next...
Evasion.
I'm a little less wet when I get thrown in the water, I guess.
Dodging all them fish.
All right, one more time.
Okay.
He's on a roll.
17.
17. That's also new. For the next 7 days, when the character is the target of healing magic, he heals an additional 2d8 hit points.
None of this is useful.
This effect is lost if the character rolls the die again before the 7 days are concluded.
Are you guys like alone in like this big room and you're just like, come on, man. You're both really tense. You're like,
There's only like 2 on there that are going to do something for you in the long run.
Yeah, but like
20.
I could get
20 and 1.
And if something bad happens, would his mystic reroll actually work on this die?
Yeah. Anytime you roll
a
a
20. So.
12.
12. Already have that. We're just gonna keep going. Reroll.
3.
Okay.
16.
You're out.
I will stop there.
Oh, you join the lightning guy. In the next 24 hours.
Alice, help!
Put him outside! Put him back in the water. He's gonna get all the fish for us.
Yeah, in the next 24 hours, the character can cast a lightning bolt, caster level equal to his character level. This ability is lost if the character rolls this result again with the bones before the 24 hours is concluded.
Those damn rats.
Alright, and then I'm going to spend the rest of the time getting another sleight of hand check.
Does he know
You may
that
take a point.
Steady wins the race?
No.
Silva.
Alright, so I completed everybody's thing last month.
You wear it?
Or
Which
week.
eye?
Actually, I kind of did a week's worth of work. So 1 week of that month was spent actually working. I guess the other 3 were devising game night. So,
Making the poster.
does anybody have 4,000 gold pieces?
No.
Or 3,400 gold pieces? Or collectively would like to donate?
Well, what are you gonna make?
I want to make an amulet of Everwake, so I never need to sleep.
I'm not gonna give you money for that.
But then I get the Ring of Sustenance, and I can smith all day.
Is there 4,000? How much?
It is 4,000 total. I have 400 gold.
Is there 4,000 worth of gold in the sailors on the ship?
In sail.
Like
Of
collectively.
their pockets, silver has the majority of the money at this point.
I guess it's a lost cause.
And you have the other half, having beaten them in all games of cards. So this crew is looking for this next month to get on land to get
their
some money.
game
I start preaching about trying to get people to hire to go
He's
to
gotten 1,000 of swindling.
to what's it called?
They're sailors. They make a lot more.
Oh, you're
money
trying to
than
talk to the
sailors.
freaking the poor elves to work for my place?
Yes.
Oh, you're a freaking horrible human being.
They're sailors. They visit brothels. They don't work in them.
He's not a human being.
Yeah, that's what's an elf being.
No, he's a racist human trafficker.
Yeah, it is.
I also take the time to try to get all the vomit off my me by swimming in the water because I can swim with the eye patch on 90 feet.
It's not your turn, Zool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right, whatever. We know what he's doing at least.
Yeah, we know who
Yeah.
Zool's
Fine, is there
arch
anything else
nemesis
you want to
is.
add?
Like,
That's alright. Come back to me.
Okay. Victus.
Yep. Okay. I spend the majority of the time.
He dropped that die. What is it?
No, I can't roll that dice very good. I spend fucking talking to people. doing
Another
that.
skill point for that?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh no, actually, no. I don't. I'm not able to get a feat training with a
Okay.
knife. Right.
Do you want to talk with your knife?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
He waves at you.
Do you speak?
He kind of...
Do you write?
You can write. Yeah.
Okay.
He nods.
Alright.
It's silent, but it mimes.
He reaches out.
It turns itself into a little quill. Are you kidding?
Okay, yeah, he
Okay.
turns himself into a quill.
So I get some of my ink, and I put it next to it in like a piece of paper and let it write.
Like a Olympic ice skater. He glides across the paper making marks and says, hello.
who used to own you?
You gotta come up with that. Come on, you're the DM.
Stop looking at me.
All right.
He was found inside the Temple of Psyche, so probably something to do with that.
Okay. Were those all like Dr. Hippocampus people?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. God, that's a miserable place.
What's the head of your order called?
The head.
I don't know.
The cerebellum.
I didn't mean like their personal name, like Mindblade Master or something.
Yeah.
Head psychic.
Okay. Head psychic of the church.
Church of Psyche.
Church of Psyche. With some dashes and ink blots.
Okay. Do you need like food or something? Because do you eat knives? Hold on. Do you eat knives or are you just taking them?
It can consume like to create like.
Yeah. So how should he answer this?
Yes.
I'm twice the size I was before.
That's useful. Can you become an exotic elven war knife? I've heard good things.
How big is that?
It's like a bigger knife. It's like a Tonto.
Oh, if you give me more knives, I will form into what is equivalent of my size.
Okay.
I'm not going to be able to become a ship. Like, it's based on
Can you become
how much
a
I've
tiny
consumed.
ship? I already know the answer to that question. We've got a long days ahead of us. What is your name?
Come up with something more.
Morph.
Worf.
All right,
Treasure Planet.
Thanks,
Yeah,
guys.
cool.
That's good.
That's how many movies can I get into this with ships? All right, gotta write that down.
We got
Sorry.
some good days of you being shoved into people. Morph.
Let's get some Muppet Treasure Island in this.
Yeah. He nods excitedly and like draws himself stabbing people on
That's
the.
a little weird. All right, let's go.
We can't tell people what we're doing.
So I spent some time.
It's like a little arrow to a stick figure. That's you. That's me in your hand. And here's all the corpses.
Do you do anything with your eye patch?
Yes, I put it onto my left eye because I'm right now.
Awesome. Silver, are you ready for me to go back to you?
I am. So my eye patch, I put on in secret. It's underneath everything, but it's there.
Yeah. Which eye?
Left eye.
All right.
And then I'm going to cast Legend Lore.
Okay.
And Legend Lore allows me to find legends and information on things that are just very lost to time and obscure.
Okay.
I'm going to cast it on the mark on my hands. I will find answers. So
Who put the mark on him?
No, you get that from the beginning.
yeah, from the beginning, it's my trait. It's like this mysterious mark that
Oh,
is.
so I gotta make something up.
What?
Or he has something prepared.
Do you have something prepared?
The so far I've interacted with the riffs with my hand.
Yes.
That's the only thing.
Okay.
And somehow me and Griff were connected at one time. But I'm guessing the difficulty of this knowledge is because there's 3 different tiers.
Okay.
There's one is the information is at hand. That takes about a couple of days. Then there's one that does a couple of it's a couple of hours. Then there's days, and then there's weeks.
Okay.
I'm assuming the obscurity of this probably be weeks.
Okay. I'll
I'll
put
just see
that.
it.
I'm going to
So I roll a d6.
All right. Let's see it.
So 1 week of legend lore on my hand,
Okay.
and then I guess that I was kind of expecting it to be more weeks. So I do that. If you want to think about it, you can go around and come back to me.
All right. Here we go.
I'm
Let's see.
putting you on the spot here.
Let's see what I can do. All right. You know that it is a blessing and not a curse given to you by a greater entity. You are unable to identify the entity, but you can assume that it is of godlike or equivalent power. You know the list of gods. You can go through them and make a guess if you'd like. You know that it was given to you at birth. You were chosen the moment you came into this world.
Wow.
The color of the mark does signify its correlation and connection to the rifts, but you don't understand how. How's that?
Wow. So how do I get rid of it?
You were trying to identify.
Cut off the
That's true.
Give me another
Damn
one.
you, God!
Do another
I
one.
stream in the closet.
Do another roll.
Oh yeah, I guess I can cast it again. All right. This one takes another week.
Okay, how to get rid of it? You understand that the mark is tied to your blood, so it is very unlikely that you can ever rid
You give up bloodletting.
you doubt you could ever rid yourself completely of the mark, considering that it is constantly fed with your own heartbeat. Thanks.
Wow.
Tried.
That's really good.
Thanks.
Guess I have 2 more weeks, huh?
Yeah. Do you want to do anything with those 2 weeks?
I hang out with
Make stuff?
Buttercup.
You hang out with Buttercup?
Mhm.
She likes your fun, small size and claps you on her shoulder often.
Awesome.
He's like a little parrot.
That's all I do.
You
it?
stroll the decks.
Actually, wait, no. I do that for a little bit,
Okay.
but then I get bored.
Okay.
Next, I hang out with Atlas.
Listen here, you little goblin. I got things to do.
You don't know that.
So, I guess this happens after 2 weeks into your thing. So I don't know what you're going to do.
Victus, is it okay if we...
Son of a bitch.
No, it's Oh, God, your handwriting.
Atlas moves in.
Read out loud.
Oh, no! Okay.
Hold on. Apparently I'm going to have to write shit before, because he's going out of turn. No, you're not going out of turn. It's just I got to know.
Okay. So Victus, is it okay if we skip you momentarily?
I thought you already did me.
Here he went.
Did I?
Yeah, we skipped
Yeah.
Josh.
Well, it's because no,
that's
because
right,
I
went back.
delayed it.
Thank you.
I went back. All right, Atlas. Anything you want to add to this?
Well, after that, I guess we're going to have a chat. The imp and I.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
You
you
don't
don't
know
know
that.
that now. But he just call me Imp.
Could you roll for this?
$15 plus many a modifier.
It doesn't involve me, right?
Okay. No, it doesn't involve you.
Okay.
I know it has to do with me, so let's just all throw that out there here.
So
I would say
roll
that
here.
everybody needs to make a perception check.
Okay. Perception
And then you
check.
can
Start
just
with that.
use the relevant numbers.
Okay. So Whisper is gonna join in here too.
Is it who's awake?
Oh, so I want to roll us into 3 groups then and start with that. Everyone roll a d6.
Wait, am I rolling for perception or D6?
Well, I need to first figure out
One.
if you're awake, asleep, or on duty. So guys, if you rolled a 1 or a 2, you're asleep. If you rolled a 3 or a 4, you're on duty. 5 or a 6, what's the other one?
Free time.
Free time.
But I'm always on free time.
Okay.
Free time's me time.
No, technically I'm always on free
I'm always on free time.
Yeah,
Okay.
you could still be asleep.
True.
So if you that's fine. If you are
I'm sipping into the gunnels.
yeah.
So I'm either asleep, supposed to be working, or on free time.
So those of you all asleep, please roll perception.
Okay.
Because the rest of you will be
Do I get any extra because I'm also on the top? What do you want to call that? Upper deck.
No,
you
in fact,
sleep
get
on the upper deck.
Yeah. I'm always.
I sleep in the crow's nest, but I rolled a 24.
Well, I'm.
Okay.
The DC to beat is 37.
Holy hell!
Oh,
Right.
so
Or yeah, fuck that. No, it's impossible.
Yeah, I don't
If
think I
you're
can
sleeping,
beat
you take
that
a
either.
minus 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you are successful.
All right.
But that's what I was doing.
Okay.
See, that's not fair because you don't know what I've been doing for the past 2 weeks.
Interesting. Okay. So, Atlas,
But he also,
you are successful in getting up there to him, but you have to find it.
Okay, I
Volley has hidden it somewhere.
all right, I
They're
cast
fighting
a
over
silent,
spell books, clearly.
I cast a silented locate object volley spellbook.
Okay. What kind? There's no roll for that, right?
No, locate object.
Do you have
11.
any sort of protection spells on it, or you just hit it like a normal person?
No, I hit it like a normal person, but I guess if he knows where it is, my
Like a magic user.
my unseen servant has kind of brought it up into the sails to hide it like way up top and then tie it to the actual like hole. So at the very top of like the sail.
Are you able to magic it down, or do you actually climb up there? Because you now know it's all the way at the top of the sails, tied to a mast.
Yeah, so basically
Like a
we are
Okay.
alright, so I am here, right?
Sure.
I can imagine the sails are out, right?
Yeah.
I'm assuming. So it's over here because there's no actual crow's nest on this side.
Okay, I follow. Atlas. He's gonna come up with something.
I can reach.
It's tied.
45 feet.
Okay.
Um.
Oh jeez, same dimensions.
I'm assuming that this mast is the highest.
Let's see, 10 feet is about a story, right?
Under 3.
It's probably 3 stories, so 40 feet, yeah, he'd be able to reach the top with a mage hand.
But the problem is it's tied.
It's tied.
So mage hand can't unlock or...
In that case, I can just teleport to it and then teleport back.
Okay.
You have to make a strength check though to hold on.
I was just saying, are you gonna when you teleport? Are you like suspended?
It has to be.
in
How
the
else?
air?
You can't just teleport, untie something without falling.
I'd have to grab onto. I'd have to grab onto like the rigging.
Okay,
Exactly, so that'd
would
be a
that be
strength.
strength or athletics?
Athletics.
All right, let's
Or maybe
do it.
climb.
Either way, I know he's probably bad at that. That was the whole point. Is like I didn't think you would attempt to get up there and try to do it. Come on, roll low, for the love of God.
It's
4.
1d10.
A 4?
It's 1d10 for every 10 feet.
Yeah, he's got slow fall.
He's got slow fall, so he's okay, but he's gonna.
I can teleport like the better part of like 25 times.
I was gonna say.
So I'm gonna do this
if you
until
it-
I succeed.
Okay.
But can I keep rolling to wake up?
Kind of obvious.
Maybe.
Are you sleeping in the crow's nest?
Yeah.
Okay, but you said that it's not in the one
So
with the
I'm
crow's
here, he's here, basically. Whatever the dimensions are.
nest. Okay, you're gonna.
And actually, no, I have alert with my companion on my back. So if he came up to me, he would have woke me up. The sword.
So
The sword doesn't automatically alert you to invisible things. It has
does.
to say it has to make a check.
Oh, I didn't know you were invisible.
He is indeed invisible. It is in the notes.
I don't know what but yeah, my sword's not asleep, and I'm trying to think what. Oh wait, he just gets whatever I roll, so that would have been 19 plus. I don't know what alert gives you, and he's technically not asleep either. I have no idea what alert gives me.
Alarm.
And then plus my perception of.
But Atlas had a very high number, so I need to know what the.
Well, I don't know what alert. I don't know what alert gives you.
wizard fights.
It's just two people.
Technically, I'm asleep. It's just whatever my sword's doing.
Passive aggressive wizard fight.
While he's looking that up,
It's
He's
like
mad
in,
at me.
hold
Star
on.
Wars, when
While
they're
Atlas
forced
is looking
together,
that up,
nothing happens.
what do you do with your eye patch?
Oh, I'm not wearing it.
Okay, not wearing it. Atlas?
I'm gonna never feel like being a pirate.
I put my eye patch in my pocket, but I am familiar with its effects because I've studied it.
Interesting. Okay, Atlas.
Alarm does not actually ward against invisibility. It doesn't say anything about invisibility. And alarm doesn't give you a bonus to...
Alert, not alarm.
Alert is
Alert,
a
yeah.
talent.
Oh.
Yeah, not alarm. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. That's
I
totally
overspent.
different.
I'm sorry.
What is alert?
Alert is just +2 on
Yeah.
perception checks.
Oh, then
So-
no, he still probably wouldn't get you. That's like a 26,
This one?
27.
Yeah, I had a 37.
Yeah, no, fuck no.
That will do that.
This
The
man gets the
thing
book.
that you want.
Because I just wanted to...
Actually, no. Alert is you are naturally poised and hard to surprise once per day. It's a free action. You can take a 10 on your initiative check.
I was thinking of awareness.
So that would still be like a 35.
Is it alertness? Alertness
Give me the. I need the
gives
book.
you a +2 bonus
Can
on
I have the
perception
book?
and sense
The
bonus
magic one, the
checks.
bottom book.
But then there's name of dexterity. Where are all the other Atons?
This
Okay.
is magic fights. You can go to Dr. Hippocampus while we figure this
While
out.
that's going on, Dr. Hippocampus, tell me about your time.
I do have to ask Sam first. What? No. I'm asking Sam, previous GM. What? I know what the blue one does. I've written down that it gives you 1d4.
A spell slot of a 1d4 level.
Okay. Was there any bad things to it?
It's highly addictive.
So same as the red one, kind of.
And I think you like take a -1 to your intellect for a day.
Okay, that was that.
The next day.
The next day. Oh boy. So, I would like to continue looking at these syringes to see if I can nullify the negative side effects to them.
Okay.
And sort of in doing this, I also have the tree blood, which I've been sort of finagling with. I'm like using these potions to sort of
Which do you choose to focus on?
I'll go for the negative side effects.
Okay.
Which syringe?
Yes, that's the next question.
Rage seems pretty good.
He has multiple rages, so if he messes one up.
I think
Well,
do you have three
you said
red?
I found out how to make them. So I can make red ones.
You can make them, but they would still have the negative side.
The red
So I'll
pill or
try
the
and
blue pill?
get rid of the negative side effect on the red ones.
Okay.
That defeats the point of the
Just
syringe.
gets
It can't happen.
I know.
Alright,
It
so
doesn't really help.
I'll see if the red vial will react with the tree blood.
Interesting.
I'll perform experiments.
Person who made it.
Oh, you get to decide.
I get to decide?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's making a wrathful tree.
Yeah.
Gonna spawn a
So,
tree ant here.
did you put a drop of the tree blood into the syringe, or inject the syringe into the blood?
Well, I'd be taking.
Change what I decided.
I'd be having little dishes.
Okay.
I'd be taking a drop of the tree blood, like a drop of the red, and seeing what happens.
Okay, so it becomes a black liquid, very much like venom, where it's like tendriling out, and then kind of like there's steam and a combustion, and it kind of shrivels up into like this ashy, almost like a spiderweb look. You don't know what this would have if you mixed it and poured it into someone or injected them with it.
I give it a little. Like, it turns to ash and it's just.
It was only 2 droplets, so the reaction was very short. They ran out of compounds to combust.
And
My
it's
science
just like,
getting in here.
It's just like a thing of ash now.
Yep, just like an ash-like substance, almost having a spider web of white coming out of it, like dried up veins.
I will try different amounts, but not a lot.
Okay.
I'll try different, like a 2-to-1 or 5-to-1
quick,
ratio.
How much
blood
of
to
the tree
syringe.
blood did he have in the beginning? Who would?
I have a bunch of vials of it.
I guess how
several
much he thinks he took, because I mean there was a.
Okay, if you've got several
You-
vials, you can use up a vial of each, mixing the components together, and you realize you need a little bit of a 2-to-1 ratio for it to react without completely
2 to
dissolving
1
into nothing.
red to blood or blood to red.
Blood for 2, red for 1. For it to not just combust, for actually the compounds to continue to react. You're still not sure what they would do if they were put into or on or ingested by anything. But you know
I'd
that
probably like prick my finger, drop a little blood.
Oh, yeah.
No, I've had it. It's just been.
Um,
I just haven't written it down.
it attaches onto your blood
Why?
and kind of consumes it. Just like the tree needs.
Because I
blood.
got it from. Sorry.
Okay, so Dr. Hippocampus, I forgot. Did I ask you about your eye patch? Do you wear it? If so, which eye?
I'll attempt the spellcraft check on it.
Okay.
13.
13, and you have nothing to add to that?
That was it. 12 plus 1.
Oh, okay.
I have 1 in spellcraft, but I haven't put any skills to it.
No? Okay.
No, that would tell him if it's got magical components, which he knows it does.
Okay, it has magical components!
I'll put it on.
You put it on? Awesome.
Yeah, it's
Which
true.
eye do you choose?
I'll put it on my right eye.
Right eye.
Because
Okay.
I'm left eye dominant.
Awesome. Keep it with all my glasses wearing people. Okay, Atlas Valley, did we finish up anything?
Yeah, there was no way I could roll a 37 even with the alertness feat, so he gets the book.
Alright.
I spend 6 hours copying down spells.
Well, wait. In that 6 hours, I have to probably roll to see if I wake up.
Well, you've got 8 hours of sleep, so
Yeah,
if you
so-
started just when you fell asleep, I think he can finish.
That's true.
And then I return the book with a bit of a mage hand, just sort of like a shoop to hoop kind of mage hand. And I just put it next to you. I don't tie it back up.
You're a
It
son
just
of a
goes
bitch.
right next to you.
He's a cocky son of a bitch.
Write a note in it. Just scribble on all his remaining pages so he can't add more spells.
Okay. Anything else, Atlas?
I was talking to...
Yeah. So
Mhm.
the upon the 2 weeks after my trip, my vision quest,
What do you want, Gnome?
Atlas, I need to talk to you privately.
Oh. Sure.
Let's go to your room. Let's go.
His room is a bunk that's like small enough for him to lay down in. And the
We
thing
go in
else.
front of that. Atlas,
Yes.
We're in privacy now. in your room,
Yes.
next to your bunker.
Yes.
I have discovered something about
I'm
the
under the
marsh.
covers. This is Victus's blanket, by the way.
Oh, okay.
He gave it to me a while ago.
Why is there stains on it?
I don't know.
Anyways,
It smells like dog.
look at this. Why'd you lick it?
You can taste magic sometimes.
What did you taste?
Victus's dog.
Listen, I cast legend lore on my hand.
Oh.
And I've discovered that it has to be tied to a god. Cool, right?
That is pretty cool.
I figured I'd come here and rub it in your face. But also, I know you're just about as good as magic as I am.
Oh,
I wanted to know your opinion, being a high-town wizard and all, what this could mean.
Atlas doesn't know that much about religion, but he'll make a knowledge religion check to see if he can identify the god that this is associated with.
Sure, let me pull up my notes of all the gods.
Almost.
What you got?
$24.
24, huh?
24. I mean...
I don't study gods very often.
So you don't know anything?
Well, let's find out.
People turn to the camera.
Alright, well, you know for sure it's not your god, which is the god of lightning, destruction, and storms.
That's the thing.
That's the thing.
Yeah, fairy day.
Is it...
You know it's not Victus's god of vigilantes and enforcement. Hold on. You doubt it's the god of chronicling events or news.
Audita.
You doubt it's the god of teamwork, sobriety, honor, and lawful good.
Wait, what?
Of goblins.
I don't have that one.
No, that
So is
their
it...
cause, I've got
It's none of the gods of all the characters.
It could be, but you know it's those, not those for sure, because those we've all recently interacted with, based not like the gods themselves, but we've gone to a temple. He would know his own god.
What about the god of time?
Good question.
Is my god on there?
I don't think all the gods are in the
I
was
don't
a
think I
false-
have everyone's
that was
god. Give me a
Okay.
break.
Puny.
Oh, wait, really?
Puny god. I gotta write. God time.
Silver, let me see what your god is for a second here. You have an unknown god. Perfect! It couldn't quite possibly be Silver's god.
Silver, I feel like you know exactly what you knew when you started this journey with us.
When was that?
No, that you don't know anything. It feels like you're
Hold on a second.
that your commune with the gods and with the questions of the ether have not actually resolved anything at all. And I don't know either.
What does it mean for the future?
You might want to ask Griff that question.
Griff?
Yes. He's under the blankets too.
Griff! Whoa! What do you know about this?
I don't want a hand job right now.
The mark!
Oh, it's not. What do we add?
Religion.
Listen, Alice. I have to ask you another question. Being a Hightown wizard,
Yeah.
have they been... What is their prerogative? What have they been doing? What is their mission?
There were lots of nasty rumors swelling around Hightown wizards. The least of which is that they're going down into the low town, picking up anyone with any shred of magical power and performing horrific experiments on them. They're interested in these rifts. They've been growing more tumultuous over time, and they think they've been narrowing in on the problem Atlas takes out his rock. You remember this?
What is it?
It's a shard of the adamant throne. It nearly killed our friend Havoc.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
And now it's gonna nearly kill you.
Bashed him over the head with it.
He's like telling us.
I'm sorry. Like the rock is like glowing like a flashlight. Like
So it's got like a symbol on it?
the rock?
No, his hand.
Yes.
Can I hit it? God damn it!
Wait, Victus is in here too.
Hang on. I'm gonna do a knowledge.
They're all kneeling in the hallway with their heads inside the bunk.
I'm gonna do
This is
knowledge
technically my blanket, so.
history on that because I used to work. I used to live in a church. Rolling again. I'm also rolling again. Okay.
You just had like two like you're like I know about this. Dude, I got it.
Tip of my tongue.
Yeah.
25. That doesn't do it.
The clocks like in the room start going like
25.
Okay. So you also know that it is bestowed by a great entity. Again, unable to identify it. But you assume it must have some sort of personal connection with Silver to not just be like, oh, random being, let's pick this one. Something special about Silver.
Special.
Some way he's unique from all of
Something
us.
special about you, man.
Atlas.
Yes.
The reason why I bring this up to you and all these questions
Tell me.
I can
is that I fear, in my younger days that I can't remember, the High Town. Hold on. The High Town Wizards may have performed experiments on me.
Were you one of the orphan boys?
Well,
Oh, my orphans.
I'm not really an
We're all
orphan
dead.
boy, but more like an orphan creature. You see, Atlas, I throw off the blankets. Oh,
You're a kobold?
Yes. I don't know if you could put it together with this.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I'm a kobold.
No.
Yeah.
We all knew.
Yeah.
You're just like sweeping. She goes by.
I just walk by and be like, I wonder when you were going to come out. Keep walking up.
How do you know? You just met that guy. Anyways,
Atlas is going to make a knowledge history check to see if he can remember within the how old are
I'm
you?
never gonna get my turn yet. God damn it!
30.
Within the past. No, never mind. No, I wasn't in Porta Nova in the last 30 years.
I was.
Blanket!
Sorry.
Well, Atlas.
All I can tell you is if those wizards had any hand in this, then you must have some deep-seated connection with the rifts in the primordial force that primed those rifts.
You have to promise me that you won't be like the other Hightown Wizards.
I'm already not.
Good.
I don't have a degree.
You don't have a degree?
No.
Didn't you?
I never graduated, no.
Oh.
I had multiple.
Get out of here. Why is everyone
in this room?
We making a fort?
What's going on? Anyways, Atlas, I'd like to be allies with you. You share our knowledge with the other.
Yes.
In a few levels, I'd like to study your spellbook.
And if you what?
Levels.
You should go ask Volley for his spellbook. He likes to share. He was sharing with me earlier this week.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
He's a nice guy.
He's very generous.
Yes.
Anyways, I'm going to leave now. I run out.
Do you redisguise yourself?
No.
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 You have a lot of
free.
disguise
He's
for the rest of the
liberated.
crew.
I'm staying out my disguise now.
So,
What about the rest of the
So
crew?
several crew members faint at the sight of a sudden appearance of small white lizard.
Why?
I'm free now.
Why not? These poor interns haven't seen a thing like this.
Oh, the intern, sure.
Oh, the entrance.
Alright, whoosh, all the way around here. Volley, did we finish you?
No one even started with me.
Alright. Let's start with your eye patch. You told me you were not wearing
Well,
it.
hold on. I need knowledge arcana on that, I guess.
Spellcraft.
It-
Is it spellcraft? Even better. 20. Up to 2.
There's magic.
Well, I don't know what it does with a 22.
No,
With
yeah,
the
he would know.
22?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay. Dang it, that ruins it for Zool. Alright.
Well, he doesn't know. I mean, this is just meta.
It's a magic eye patch.
Okay, so you understand that it's a magic eye patch, that the longer you wear it, you get some sort of benefit. And if you choose not to wear it, you will not.
No.
I literally don't.
That's not a magic thing.
Okay.
It's
I know the exact details of
he
what it
knows
does.
the +2 to climb and
Not the other one,
and to
then?
swim. No, because
Okay.
that's not magic.
Okay, that's not magic. Alright, so you know the +2 to swimming.
That's a profession sailor check if he wants to know that.
Yeah,
We know nothing
and you-
else.
And you know that will help you with speed.
But do I know the left and right eye patch on each side?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
I just want to know for aesthetics.
No, I'm still not wearing it.
Okay, still not wearing it.
No. I guess when I finally wake up and find my spell book, I'm gonna freak out a little bit and start yelling for Atlas.
How do you retaliate now that Atlas is leaving the room?
Atlas was invisible.
Oh boy.
Do you guys see invisibility?
I have glitter dust.
Oh!
Just fucking glittering the entire fucking shit.
Do you?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna find the fucker. I'm pissed off. I love that he ran.
So what's the range on glitter dust? Like on my ship here, take a look.
So it's an area attack. It's like a cone, right?
You gotta really make me look this up?
Alright, while you're looking that up, let me finish Zool here. Alright, Zool.
Alright, so I'm gonna approach Silver and be like, so what were you guys all talking about when you came out of the closet?
Nothing. Just, just wizard stuff.
Okay.
How's the cheese smithing going?
It's kind of hard with all the vomit. I have to be honest. But yeah. Well, if you would.
She doesn't need any yeast, though.
So I'm gonna continue to walk around the ship. I'm gonna try to use all my, trying to get other elves to join the.
There's one other elf.
Okay, fine. The one other elf who was a dick earlier and try to get friends with them.
The 16-year-old boy.
Yes.
My God!
I'm just saying it's a completely priestly thing to do.
He screams.
Jesus Christ!
He screams stranger danger and runs to.
That seems a little older to scream stranger danger.
You said you wanted to provide him employment at a strip club?
No, that was the second one. The first one was just trying to preach the Great Elven Court.
Okay.
Have him join the Great Elven Court.
He listens with a glazed look, almost as though he's watching memes behind his eyelids.
I continue talking.
Okay. Do you wear the eye patch?
Yes, left eye.
Left eye?
Yeah, and I went swimming with it.
Yeah, that's because it's your weak eye in real life, too. Alright. You
It's
go
like we
swimming
all
with
did
it.
that because we want to be able to wear these eye patches when we pretend to be our characters.
It's good stuff. Okay. And you practice swimming.
Yeah, I do swimming. I have my cloak that lets me breathe underwater and swim at 60 feet. So...
How fast would a boat go? My boatman.
Probably similar to 30 feet.
30 feet? Okay, so you're able to keep up.
Yep. And plus...
you are chased by sharks periodically.
Plus that 30 feet the eye patch gives me, which I'll find out. And
They're not cumulative, you take the better.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That's
okay. Swim at 60 feet.
Okay, awesome. So Whisper also wears his eye patch as though
Which eye?
It's a gift on his left.
Okay.
He will continue to pester Atlas for if his dance is up to code. Does there need to be more leaps or more springs, more twirls?
Flourishes.
Yes. Does he need an outfit? He's working on a tutu.
Atlas tells him that a tutu will offend the gods.
He goes back to a leotard.
Yeah, leotard is the way to go. And he needs to actually do a triple back handspring. He needs to stick it as well at the end of this.
He's going to work on
He
acrobatics.
puts points into acrobatics.
And and Atlas tells him that Buttercup is a real authority on this sort of thing, so he should go ask her for permission to display and evaluate his name.
Buttercup responds by having him discuss coming out who he truly is with clothing and attire and be who he wants to be, and lends him a hat with a feather in it.
Alright, this is getting kind of weird.
Alright, so,
Time for the break.
yeah,
Wait,
wrap it
I
up,
already
guys.
finished mine.
What
were
would
you
you
doing?
finish?
Oh, I'm going to hunt down him.
That's right, the glitter dust.
If
Okay.
you guys want, we can order food now and then figure this out while we're waiting for
Let
him.
me do my thing, and then we'll do. Okay, so guys,
Are you glitter dusting the ship?
Oh, I'm a
so guys,
Blind people?
I'm gonna counterspell it.
hold on. All right, I'll let it play out, because then I'll respond based on what happens.
Right.
You would like to glitter dust. Where do you do it from? Put your
Well, I'm gonna find him and then yell at him, which then I would assume he would have turned invisible.
I think that's fair. Yes.
Yeah, so I would have probably tried to glitter dust him right then and there when he went invisible,
Okay.
but I don't
counterspell
know.
that.
And you counterspell that.
How long does this go on for?
How many second and third level spells can you cast?
That is a good question.
So I can cast a lot of them.
I know you can. I
They
can
exhaust
cast
the resources.
5 and 3.
5 and 3. I can cast
I like to imagine it's like a popper going
5
to pop, but it
and
doesn't.
5.
5 and 5. Alright.
And I can also cast 4th level spell slots, which can carry my dispel,
Yeah, exactly.
which is none of the 3 spells.
I mean, I could just throw a fireball in there at you.
I can dispel that too.
Really?
Yeah, I can dispel all your spells because they're all 3rd level or lower.
Did you copy all my spells?
No, just some. So in the midst of like deckhand work and like
just
your forging and you see like Volley and Atlas like doing like skids and running across the deck and like there's like and like fizzles of magic and sparks and it's just like I'm never gonna let you get me.
And then I do one last thing. I go, alright, no magic then, and I cast... Actually, I don't cast. I just use...
Cast fist.
You cocksucker.
Gotta spell that.
Counterspell it.
Counterspell fist. Where is it?
Yeah, you're way better at melee than him.
I put speed on my scimitar. Or not speed. Wow, I'm sorry. What is it? Dancing on my scimitar and have that go at you.
Okay, I cast Windy Escape to give me DR 10 insubstantial.
Okay.
Yes, you can't touch me. Unless it deals more than 10 damage.
It does.
How much?
It can deal up to 2d6 plus 4 plus... Actually, now plus 4. So, a lot.
So that is a maximum of 20.
Who needs
So,
a crack?
1d6, 2d... No, it'd be 2d6 plus 4, so that'd be 10, 11,
Sure.
12, 13, 14. It can do a total of 28 damage.
Alright, it's gotta hit me.
That's fine. It's got...
You observe what looks like a wizarding duel.
And now there's a sword form.
Okay, the moment the sword comes out, I'm going to cast Vanish on myself.
17.
17 isn't it?
Sneak up
Now you can roll
behind
it.
Volley.
Okay.
Do you stab him?
No. I just hold the knife to his throat and say, drop the sword.
I don't have to. It's on its own. That's the thing.
Tell the sword to come back.
It's already doing its damage. It's too late.
Tell the sword to come back.
It's too late. It's only 1d6. 4 plus 4 plus 4 is
12.
12 plus the double 4s, which is 8, is 20 damage.
You just came up with extra 4s there.
No, it's... Oh, no, you're right.
Let
It's
me
not...
calculate
No,
this.
no, you're right. It's not... Sorry. It's just the reverse 2. So
Also, it doesn't get your strength bonus because it's dancing.
No, it's not. It gets the magic damage, and it gets its keen. Plus 4.
Keen doesn't increase the damage.
It doesn't get the strength. No, but I'm sorry. I'm adding the magic. Sorry.
Cut this scene out.
2 plus 1. No, it's just 6 damage.
Just 6?
Just 6.
I don't take damage.
Yeah, so it is under that one.
Hey! You're swinging swords now?
Actually, it's got 2 attacks.
Okay.
20.
That is me.
It's not going to do any damage, unfortunately, unless I roll a 6. 5 plus 9.
Bring the sword back.
No, that's it. That was its own attack, so I'm not... It can do whatever it wants after that now.
Bring the sword back.
Why?
Because
That motherfucker stole my spellbook.
I will slit your throat, motherfucker.
I believe this is precisely what they call
You're
human.
half elf. You're half elf and you're full elf?
Yes.
Okay. So I am going to use diplomacy. Well, actually, I can't really use diplomacy. I'm going to talk to.
This is a whole shit show on this thing right now.
I'm going to be talking to Volley. He's like, Volley, you got to bring that sword back, man. You can't.
I'm going to cast
Can't be doing
Suggestion. in a 4th level slot.
I can't.
Not as a full attack, not as a full round action, because I would probably provoke. But I'm going to put a little bit of extra juice on it, so you can. I'm going to suggest to you to withhold your attacks. So
I don't know what I roll against that.
Will save.
Will.
DC.
If it's a 4th level, it's going to be like a.
It's a 3rd
6.
level. It's a 3rd level because I'm not heightening it. 3rd level plus, so 18, 20.
I did play for character interaction.
18. It's only an 18.
All right, you are suggested and compelled.
But I'm not in control of the sword.
Yeah, you are dancing.
Is it just with my mind?
Yeah, it's your control.
No, then yeah, it stops.
This guy's a maniac. I didn't even do anything.
Did I see any of this happen? Am I?
This was all across the deck. Everyone saw it. People roused.
Oh, it didn't help that I was like, fireball! You're like, no.
So how old are you?
I'm in my 30s. I'm in my 30s in elf years.
I walk up to Volley and I pat him on the back and I say, maybe some old age will sharpen you up to not do this again, and I cast Sands of Time on you. So you age to the next age category temporarily.
For me, I don't know what that is for.
Yeah, you go to middle age.
You go to middle age.
I'm only 30, so I only go up to like 40 or 50.
Yeah, it's around. It would actually be around like 70.
Yeah, so you take all age penalties to Strength, Dexterity, Constitution.
You
don't get any bonuses.
No, he doesn't.
So you're gonna.
There's no. I can't try to
no save.
No shit.
No save.
That doesn't seem right.
How many of those do you have of just, oh yeah, this happens to the person?
A lot.
Don't worry about it.
I feel like there's a save for that, but
Yeah, I'm pickpocketing him.
Roll again.
You suck. That's okay, because it's a 21.
Okay.
Listen, I only had a compel against him. I turned the sword on you.
No, now it's.
You want to pickpocket Volley?
Yes.
It's too late.
I got a 21.
Okay, yeah. So he was invisible
I'm invisible.
previously. So what do you pick off?
There's glitter dust everywhere. He's not invisible.
You didn't cast it.
Oh yeah, you're right. Fuck you. You're ruining everything.
I'll just take some gold.
Yeah, just take some.
We need to get off this damn ship!
Oh, crazy. You do know I have nothing on my person.
What else does he have on him?
I have nothing on me. We've been storing everything on the ship.
He has his ring on his finger.
No, that seems too character.
Take his sword.
No, because that's an actual.
It's a much higher DC.
I'm going to slip in and somehow take.
You're
off
trying to touch
his underwear. Just like.
Wait,
slip it right out.
can we re-roll for that?
No, alright.
He's reaching in too far.
Yeah, it's a 26.
Not enough. That's like a
Not
DC
enough.
45 to
You
steal
do
someone's
give him an
underwear.
extremely uncomfortable wedgie.
I take his eye patch.
You take his eye patch?
Oh, I do have my eye patch in my pocket. That is one thing I
I
did
take
have.
his eye patch and I put it on over my other eye.
Okay.
You do know I can see that eye patch now, right? You might be invisible, but now
I
you.
think when you pick up invisible items,
It goes invisible.
It goes
I'm pretty sure it goes invisible.
But I can see him.
No, it
No,
just
it
when he
just
touches
goes.
it, you go invisible for a second.
What the fuck?
Okay, wonderful. Guys, so we are going to end with us seeing land.
Yay!
And all of
As
you
we're-
who have worn your eye patches, so which is everyone but Atlas and Volley, you now understand that you have the feat Bilge Rat associated with your patch. The wearer of the eye patch, if you are dazed or blinded as the result of eye damage or visual stimulus, aka fireworks or glitter dust, you can now switch as a move action and you are no longer blinded or dazzled until the time in which you regain the ability to use this feat.
How long does that last for, by the way?
10 minutes.
Oh.
I'm immune to light.
So we all stand there and watch older Volley try to climb his way back.
I can just fly.
So guys, if Atlas ever uses glitter dust again, you will all be kind of protected from his spell should you switch over your eye patch, except for Atlas himself and Volley. So I'm going to say we stop there.